dropping facts over feelings, and you know we're never stopping. To everyone that is rocking, get ready, cause it's CC for life. No matter what's in front of us, y'all know we're ready to fight. ACF a sports junkie, always keeping it funky with that raw and uncut Thursday, Sunday, and Monday. Talk to them cause they talk back. People hating while they debating, keep it real wherever their thoughts at. Never walk back and take this real on the channel. Haters can keep the hating pushing if it's too much to handle. If y'all ready for the smoke, drop a flame in the chat. Like Sports Junkie says, talk to us cause you know we talk back. We the nation, and we gotta get it poppin'. Dropping facts over feelings, and you know we're never stopping. To everyone that is rocking, get ready, cause it's DC for life. No matter what's in front of us, y'all know we're ready to fight. ACF a sports junkie, always keeping it funky with that raw and uncut Thursday, Sunday, and Monday. Talk to them cause they talk back. People hating while they debating, keep it real wherever the thoughts at. Never walk back and take, it's real on this channel. Haters can keep the hating pushing, it's too much to handle. If y'all ready for the smoke, drop a flame in the chat. Like Sports Junkie says, talk to us cause you know we talk back. 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 Come on. You know we talk back. Yo, you know we gotta give facts over feeling. Angry Cowboys fan and sports junkie straight chillin'. If you want that raw and uncut with them Cowboys facts, put your comment in the chat, cause you know we'll talk back. Leave the hating at the door and just chill with the vibe. And if you with it, hit the like button and subscribe. If facts over feeling, this is how it's designed. So buckle up everybody and enjoy the ride.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? How y'all doing out there? How is Cowboys Nation doing out there? What's going on, Sports Junkie? How you doing?
What's up, man? Let's get to it. What up, Angie? Dak owns filthy.
Hey,
What's going on, y'all?
how y'all doing in the building? Hey, brother, I think real quick, you have a super chat that you got to get to.
Yeah, you started off right, man. Mafia Productions, salute to you, bruh. Starting your live out right with a tip because Jerry going wild this year. Big names coming to the star near us soon. We're going to talk about it, man, because I'm skeptical. Y'all know how I feel. I ain't drinking the Kool-Aid. You know what I'm saying? I ain't drinking the Kool-Aid, but hey, we're going to get to it right now, man. So stay tuned, Mafia Productions. Salute to you. Salute to you. Thanks for the super chat.
Like, yo, the Kool-Aid it's right there. You know,
I ain't drinking the Kool-Aid, man.
I done opened the packet. I done got the sugar out, you know, got the water in there. I'm ready to mix. I'm ready to mix, but I ain't ready to drink. You know what I'm saying?
Man, but everything I said so far they did, right? Except two things. That's the draft and the free agency. So we'll see. But this is nothing new. The Cowboys do this every year. They always reconstruct contracts. This ain't nothing. A lot of people, they making money, they moving money. They do this every year. This ain't nothing new. They always reconstruct contracts. So what they do different, bro? Like, come on, man.
But this is what we wanted. This is what we asked for. You know, this is what a lot of content creators, a lot of fans ask for. Yo, get these contracts restructured. Let's go into free agency with some money. They're doing it. They're doing it.
They do this every year, though. I'm not being chat. I don't want y'all to think I'm being negative because I'm not being negative, right? I'm not being negative. I'm just saying let's pump the brakes a little bit because they do this every year. This ain't the first time they done restructured the contract. Now, what they gonna do with the money that they opened up? You know what I'm saying? That's the problem. I mean, that's what we want to see. What y'all gonna do with that money? You know what I'm saying? That's what I want to know. That's what I want to know.
I think that's on, you know, everybody's mind. Like I said it in my most recent video, like, why would you do this? Why would you restructure contracts, make cap space, and not do anything with it? You know, it wouldn't make any sense to me. So I'm just hoping, man. I'm hoping. I'm seeing things out there. I'm seeing the potential moves, the releases from other teams, things like that, and
You know what?
it's got me like, man, just maybe.
You know what though? Check this out. You got a super chat, but I want to say something real quick, right? Now, Jerry Jones has been in the background. He's been mute lately. Mute, like where we want him. Stay over there. Don't say nothing, Jerry. He's been mute. They free up all this cap space. As soon as they do it, what happens? Jerry get his ass in front of the camera, bro, and say what he ain't gonna do in the draft and what he ain't gonna do in free agency. He been quiet, bro. We feeling good. Y'all making y'all reconstruct your CD. Y'all sign Osa. Y'all reconstruct your DAC. You know what I'm saying? Everything going good. And then Jerry Jones get his ass in front of the camera, man. You know what I mean? And say and just kill the whole momentum, bro.
Right.
Kill the whole momentum, bro.
Hey, what's going on, everybody that's just joined? We got Joe all the way from Italy. Worldwide, baby. Worldwide over here with this Dallas Cowboys stuff. And I got a $2 super chat from Kelvin Hicks. What's going on, Kelvin? How you doing, man? All right. What would it take for DK? That's what I'm talking about. You know, I seen the fact that DK wanted out of his contract, and I got to see what, like, you know, what's left on his contract. Let me see.
It wouldn't to answer your question, in my opinion, Kelvin, it wouldn't take nothing to get him. But Jerry Jones make the effort, put his pride to the side, and call where he at, Seattle, and call Seattle and ask him what it's gonna take. They already done freed up the money, and if they sign Micah, it'll free up more money, right? So it don't take nothing for Jerry Jones to just go out and make it happen, man. That's all it take. That's all. It don't take nothing. That's it. That's all it takes.
He's an unrestricted free agent. They had a potential out in 2025 at 3 years, $58.2 million, a $21 million salary cap, a dead cap hit. Phew. So 21 million. Would you spend 21 million on a DK back cap? I mean, considering the fact that we're just under 20 for Brandon Cooks.
Come on, man. Like I said, it ain't gonna take nothing, man. It's not gonna take nothing but Jerry Jones and them to go out there and at least call, man. Don't just at least call and get a no. Don't get a we the Cowboys. We ain't calling nobody. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all open up all this cap space for what? What y'all gonna do with it? What y'all gonna do with it?
Right. And I mean, like, just the fact that Brian Schottenheimer has a history with DK Metcalf and Tyler Lockett. It's like DK, you know, maybe he'll come down here for maybe just a little bit under 21. You know, maybe he'll come down here for 20.
Yeah, most definitely, man. Shout out to Mafia Productions again in the super chat, man. Hey, man. Hey, they showing love tonight, man. We have to turn up tonight, man. It's gonna be one of them turn up nights, man. Gonna be one of them turn up nights, bro. He says,
what we're gonna
it's two of them in there. I think. Let me see. Mafia, they do this every year, but this time they're doing it while being quiet. The most quiet person in the crowd is the most dangerous person in the crowd. I just said that, Mafia Productions. I just said that right now. Jerry Jones been being quiet. Everybody happy. All the content creators dropping content. Oh man, look, they reconstruct your CD. Oh, they did that. I got all the fans texting me in the comment section, happy. And then Jerry Jones get right his ass on TV, bro, and just mess it up. Just mess it up, man. What you feel about this, Angry?
I don't know. I hope that it's a ploy. I hope that it's a ruse, a distraction, maybe to garner more headlines. Because if he comes out and says, you know, we're not going to do anything, you know, they're going to take it, run with it. 3 and 4 letter network's going to take it and run with it. So, but my thing is with that whole logic, it's like, you can do that on a positive note too. Even if you had the plans to be like, yo, we're going to attack the market this year. We're going to go attack it. We're going to be selectively aggressive, but aggressive nonetheless. they'd write about that too. Oh, the Cowboys is looking to do something different. What they doing? But no, he'd rather take the negative way out.
Yeah, but you know what? It really don't make sense to free up all this cap and they don't use it, bro. Because what you're doing is when you free up all this cap, you're kicking the can down the road. So why kick the can down the road if you're not gonna use the money? You might as well eat it now. If you're not gonna do nothing, eat the contracts now. That way you have money in the future. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But hey, shout out to you, Mafia Production. Appreciate the super chat. I think there's another one in there for you.
Owned right there. Owned.
It's another.
That's
another.
you.
Nah, that's another one for you, bro. Mafia Productions.
Okay, sir. So what's this $10 owned right here? Because that's falling in line.
They do that every time, man. That's like automated, I believe.
Oh, okay. Appreciate you for the support. All right, going real quick, going down. Mafia Productions in the house. I appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you for the $20 super chat. Thank you. All right. And this one's for my boy Angry. Drink that Kool-Aid, bro, because this year is different. He told me to drink it.
Man. Hey, Mafia, man. What up? I thought we was. See, you tell him one thing and could tell me. Come on, bro. I thought we was on the same page here, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't drinking no
Kool-Aid. Tastes good.
I ain't drinking no Kool-Aid, bro. I'm telling you, hey, you setting yourself up to get your hopes up, man. Hey, chat, it's gonna be a video coming soon from Angry. Y'all know when he get mad. Have y'all ever seen him mad? Do a video when he upset. It's gonna be a video coming soon from Angry. Disappointed, man. It's gonna be disappointing, and I hope I'm wrong, chat, because I don't want to be negative. I do wish the best for the Cowboys. I'm a Cowboy fan. I want them to, but at the same time, I got to keep it real. You know what I'm saying? Right. I got to keep it real.
I mean, there's a difference between really having a positive outlook on your team, like things are looking different. It's getting me curious. It's getting me excited because that curiosity is excitement. So if that's drinking the Kool-Aid, then yes, I've drank the Kool-Aid.
No, but they do.
But I mean, I also have into perspective, like I know Jerry and Steven, and I know what the front office has done in the past, so I have that in my mind. That is my floor. We hit the floor. I'm not gonna go crazy, but if we break through the ceiling, then wow,
bro, they do this every year, man. What? Let me ask y'all this: what have they done different this season that they have never done before? This offseason, what have they done different? It's like I don't understand the excitement because they do this every year. This is nothing new. You know what I mean? Now, the next ball that should drop is Micah should be getting an extension because that will open up more money. But then again, what would that be doing differently that they haven't done before? They always reconstruct. You know how many times they restructured Zach Martin and Dak? And all these players, they do this every year.
They do this every year, but they do it in dumb times too. There's been times where they haven't done it in front of free agency. It's just different moves that's happened. Every team does this every year. You know what I'm saying? Every team restructures.
Right.
But I don't know. I just see movement that's different this year.
It feels different, huh? I feel you, man. I feel you. You know what I'm saying? Now, I will say this. If they sign, even if they don't sign Micah in the next week or so, if we hear talk about they just went out and got DK or they went out, now I feel different because they're using the money to get pieces. You see what I'm saying? By just freeing up cap space, that don't do nothing for me. That's just like, oh, okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? But when I see you out there trying to get players, now I might take a sip of the Kool-Aid.
See, but if people continue to stay on guard like that, they will never sip the Kool-Aid. Because at first it's like, it's like y'all ain't even restructured the contracts. Y'all ain't even restructured that. Y'all do that, then I'll take you serious. Restructure. No, y'all wait till free agency and all right, I'll reconsider. It's like every time they do it, every time they complete that task, the goalpost kind of gets moved back. You know what I'm saying? Like at some point, you gotta either get in the pool or stay out on the side. You know, I mean,
But
people
did
say
you
drinking the Kool-Aid is a bad like it's a bad thing. It's only having faith and hope in your team, and that's what
did you
fandom is.
did you see? I understand that, and I agree. But
It's mafia.
Did you see the Jerry Jones interview?
We watched that.
Right. Chat, did y'all see the Jerry Jones interview? And if you didn't, let me paraphrase what he said. They asked him about the free agency. You know what he said? He said that he don't really, I'm paraphrasing, he don't really feel the need to do free agency because we're going to attack it in the draft. That's what he said. Go watch the interview. That's what he said. We're going to attack it in the draft. So he just told us already we're not worried about free agency. That's what he said. Now, I'm not saying he going to, you know what I mean? Now, a couple days ago, I had people telling me that Steven running things. That's what everybody said. Oh, Jerry, he ain't running nothing no more. He done turned it over to Steven. I told y'all that wasn't true. Jerry Jones said the buck stopped with him, and I just seen the interview he did that said they basically ain't doing nothing in free agency. That's what he said. That's what he said. That's what he said, man. We gotta pull it up. We gotta pull it up. That's what he said.
That's what he said. But I mean, my thing is this: like a lot of the moves that have happened hasn't been Jerry. You know, Jerry was ducking and dodging the media at the combine for a reason, and he was there. You know,
Right.
so
He had nothing
I,
to say.
even though I don't think it's as simple as here, Jerry's done, it's over, Steven's it. No, like the regime has to move in. And I believe with Brian Schottenheimer's hire, with everything that's been going on, the Stephen Jones regime is moving in and Jerry's getting pushed to the side. So Jerry is gonna get in front of a camera and say some wild shit just to hey remember I'm over here I'm over here. You're like don't listen to what the old man says. He's
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
know
Ready Red. Ready Red. I agree with you. He said, this is how I feel. He said Steven is running it, but Jerry has final say. So if Steven is running it and Jerry has final say, who's making the decision? Jerry, because you can't do nothing without him. Steven can't do nothing without Jerry. You know what I'm saying?
and you don't think Steven can have final sway over Jerry?
No, not if Jerry don't want it to be. No, I don't. You know what I'm saying? Unless his Jerry is not, he's taking advantage of his dad's old age and manipulating him. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if Jerry is senile or starting to be, what's it called? When you lose your memory when you get old and stuff like that. What's that called?
Alzheimer's?
Alzheimer's. Maybe he's starting to get Alzheimer's or something. He can manipulate him. But other than that, no, I do not see Steven just swaying Jerry to do nothing that Jerry don't want to do. I don't see that. I don't see that. You know what I'm saying? Somebody said we're gonna let y'all up. We're gonna bring on somebody said they want to get in. We're gonna bring y'all up. It's another super chat from Mafia Productions, man. He's showing mad love today, man.
Mafia Productions showing love and
Mad
support for
love.
the channels. Appreciate you, bro. Says last year he said all in and nothing happened.
Facts.
See, exactly. So now he says nothing happens. Okay, everybody in Cowboys Nation is like, all right, I guess nothing's happening. Expectations are low. Then when something happens, he looks like the hero. Like, oh, Jerry did move. Oh, we got this player. Like, that's why I really ain't putting too much stock into what he said in that interview. Because, like, am I expecting that he's gonna go out and get, this top free agent? No. But this roster as it's constructed now has more holes in it that cannot be filled just through the draft.
Okay,
They
cool.
have to be players in free agency.
All right, so let's
But I appreciate you, Mafia Production.
Yeah, let's touch on that. Let's touch on that, right? So the other day, chat, we're gonna pick up where we left off kind of the other day. For everybody that's seen our chat the other day, y'all seen us give the Dallas Cowboys a grade for the offseason so far. I said they was a D. Angry, I think you was a C, right? You was a C.
Yeah.
Angry said there's a C. in my opinion, they moved up a little bit by opening the space. I can't be a hypocrite. I did say these are the things I want them to do, but they got to show me more. So I got them at a C now. So what do you want them to do now, Angry, other than sign Michael Parsons? What free agent would you want them to use the money as? I mean, let's start with the wide receiver position. The wide receiver that's available. Who would you rather have? You got Hopkins, you got Cup, you got I think T. Higgins out there, but I think they might have franchise tagged him. You got DK. A lot of people saying DK in the chat. Who would you want to have, man, if it was up to you?
Well, yeah, DK would be a trade, so that kind of makes a difference. Devontae Adams, Stephon Diggs, Keenan Allen, Amari Cooper, Brendan Cooks, obviously. Tyler Lockett, DeAndre Hopkins.
You can eliminate him.
Which one, Brendan Cooks?
Yeah, eliminate him. Eliminate him. Just go ahead and put him in the. Just eliminate that one, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Especially coming off that injury last season and all that. Let him. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he started talking retirement, man. But let's get off of him. You know what I'm saying? So out of the ones you just named,
I'd love to go after DK Metcalf. You know, it'd be somebody that's used to a Shanahan system that would be able to go in and just hit the ground running seamlessly. Him or Tyler Lockett would create that.
Let me give you an either or. Can we do that?
Yeah.
All right, DK or Amari?
Ooh, DK.
Adams or DK?
DK.
Adams or Amari? That was hard.
Adams. Yeah, I'd have to say Adams.
I don't want Diggs, chat. I know a lot of people saying Diggs. Hey, I think Diggs still got some juice left, but I'm looking at it from a Dak Prescott perspective. I think Dak Prescott need a big receiver that he can go get 50-50 balls like a DK. We just talked about it. I think DK is 6'4". I think the average, I can be wrong, chat, but I think the average cornerback in the league is like 5'10", I think, 6 foot. Around some taller, but I think the average is like 6 foot, right? DK is 6'4". So that all those jump balls that y'all like that Romo used to do when Dez used to go get it, that's why I want DK. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Diggs is shorter, man. Dak, you know, he can have to throw tight windows and all this, bro. Nah, I ain't with Diggs. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Rather than get nobody, yes, Diggs. But if we got options, don't even bring Diggs over here, bro. Don't even bring Diggs over here.
I don't know. I don't know if Diggs would taint a locker room. You know what I'm saying? Like if he was not pleased with what was going on, and would he bring his brother on board and make him mad? You know, is his brother his own person? I don't want to go on a limb, but I know like if I'm on the same team with my brother and he said, "Man, this is fucking bull," you know, I'm gonna be like, "Yo, this some bull," myself. But then take a step back, like what the hell? But I just, as far as Diggs, like I hate the knee situation.
So they'll be bringing letting one go and bringing one in. How you think that's gonna go? If they let him go, if they let him, how that's gonna go? So you let my brother go, you bring me in, or we bring you in. Now we keep your brother when we shouldn't. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Hey, I agree with you, Reddy Red. We need to. He said honestly, we need to sign 2 wide receivers. I agree. You know what I'm saying?
I see. Where's no? He said Hollywood and DK. Red said Hollywood and DK.
Hollywood, DK, or Adams.
Oh. Okay.
I'm going.
My eyes.
I'm going.
Hollywood Brown, DK, or Adams.
I mean, DK.
I like Hollywood because he has a rapport with CD. I mean, I know it was back in college, but they were kind of Batman and Robin-ish when they were in college.
See, we got to look at it from not an individual talent aspect. We got to look at it who would fit better with Dak Prescott, like as the quarterback, right? Because it changes things. You know what I mean? Like Adams is like an elite route runner. He's like the Amari Cooper. You know what I'm saying? He's like an elite route runner, especially in his heyday. DK is like a jump ball specialist, big receiver, physical. He's like a AJ Brown almost.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Then you got Hollywood. So which one of these fit better for the Dak Prescott as the quarterback? And I think it got to be DK. See, I would get DK on the outside, and then I'd go give me another receiver for the slot. You know what I'm
Well,
saying? You know what I
well, I
mean?
mean,
That's what I would do.
you gotta find a receiver that, if he is a slot receiver, that he's able to play the perimeter as well, because CD does a lot of his dangerous moves in the slot. So got to have somebody that'll be able to change it out with
Yeah, but I think he's gonna play. I think he's gonna play on the outside a lot this year. And I know Turpin be in the slot sometime too. But he's not gonna be an every down receiver. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Y'all remember when we had Cole Beasley, man? He used to tear that slot up, man. Y'all remember Cole Beasley, man?
Oh yeah, man.
Man,
I like Cole.
he used to tear that slot up, man. We need a elite slot receiver. You know what I mean? Yeah, but I like decaf, chat. I like decaf. For real.
DK Metcalf, man. Yeah,
Cooper
that's the
Cup.
person that I would eventually
Man.
go with.
They saying Cooper Cup, Todd Church.
See, that's what I'm saying. Cooper, I don't want to go with any player that has a lot of injury history. You
No,
know,
I don't want Cooks, man. I'm sorry, bro.
like,
I don't.
and I mean recent injury history, not something that happened in college or something that happened at the first of his career. No, it's recent. Like, I just can't rock with it.
So process of elimination. No Diggs, no Cooks. I'm not with. What about Cooper Cup?
That's what I'm saying. I would
You're not with
pass
him?
on Cooper Cup.
Oh, I thought you was talking about Cooks. My bad. My bad.
No, Cup. Yeah, I would just pass on Cooper
Todd
Cup.
Church. He said DK is not a tier 2 free agent.
I mean, at this point,
Hey, that's a good Ty Church. I just thought about that right there. Cup in the slot. So what if you had DK on the outside, Cup in the slot, CD on the outside? That would be a good tandem right there, man. I like that. I like that.
Angry Jerry still believes he has given Dak and coaching staff enough to make a deep playoff run, and they didn't do it. He panicked and resigned Dak. Well, I mean, yeah, I mean, he panicked and resigned Dak. Like, he didn't stick to his guns and make him play out his whole contract. But I don't. Well, yeah, Jerry believes that he gave him enough. Yeah, you're right.
uh Lazard from the Jets asked for a trade. Damn, everybody asking for trades, huh, man? You know what I'm saying?
Man.
Hey, what do you think about that, Angry?
Lazard asked for a trade too.
That's what he said. I'm not
See,
sure.
and people don't want to play for an organization where they feel like they have no future, where it's just going downhill. They lost their quarterback. They lost their wide receiver one. I'm like, man, I'm getting off this ship. So Lazard only came there for Aaron Rodgers, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, we got a lot of people asking to come up. Angry, you want to drop the link now or you want to wait? Hey, I just seen some. Hold on, give me a second. This is a good one right here, man. I was just thinking about this. I can't find it, but I know somebody said, do you think that'll hurt CD Lamb being with somebody just as good or better on the same team as him, with him not being the number one receiver? If DK go over there, is CD still number one? If Adams go over there, is he still the number one? Like, how do you evaluate that?
How do I evaluate that? I evaluate that in your play, man. If you going out there and I mean, it all depends. It all depends on what the scheme is going to be. If the scheme's going to be a run heavy scheme, then either of them ain't going to have the numbers that they're accustomed to having. But
It's,
if it's the quarterback is pretty much picking one person, I think like CD being the younger one, he's going to be getting the more looks.
yeah, but what if he don't? So is CD, because we know CD can be, I don't want to say diva. Let's not go there. But he can be easily frustrated. Can we say that? Can I say that? Can we say easily frustrated? That makes sense.
Yeah.
Easily frustrated. Okay, cool. So CD can be easily frustrated. So what if he go out there and DK or Adams or whoever they bring in is getting more targets or getting more yards, reps, touchdowns than him? Do he go over there and be a happy teammate? Oh, well, or does he take it personal? Because these dudes want to put up their stats, man. You know that, man. They want to put up their stats, bro, and they want to get the
Yeah.
ball. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, I understand that, but at the same time, like I remember when they did Dez Bryant dirty, and he pretty much he forced Tony Romo to throw him the ball and stuff like that. But I don't know. I don't see a universe where DK Metcalf is on the field and CD Lamb is on the field and CD Lamb's clamped up enough to not get the ball thrown to him. If he's not getting the ball thrown to him, then it's premeditated. Like
Yeah. Especially if they're gonna have a run game, like they said. I think they both gonna eat if we get a run game. It's another super chat in there. But I think if they gonna run the ball, man, listen, bro. Hey, chat. Y'all heard what I said the other day. Let's make one side of the ball elite. That's what I want, man. Super chat, Mafia Productions. What up with you, man? Hey, them taxes came in, man. Y'all got that tax bread, bro. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Mafia Productions, bro. He say, get any one of them and get a good first or second round, and that would be our number 2, and switch 1 and 2 places with CD with Lamb towards the end of his contract. Well, just because we get a free agent, I still want to get one in the draft. I hope that's not what y'all thinking in the chat. Like we go get 2 receivers and we skip the draft. Nah, you know what I'm saying? Nah, I said personally, I want 2 skill positions in the first 2 rounds of the draft. I said that. 2 skill positions in the first round of the draft. Wide receiver, running back, man. I want one side of the ball to be elite. If it's not going to be the defensive side of the ball, let's make our offense a top 5 offense in the league and make our defense a bend but don't break. You can win like that. You know what I'm saying? I feel that way. You know what I'm saying? I feel that way.
Right. I feel you should get a wide receiver in free agency as well as the draft. Like double dip. Get you a running back in the draft as well. I'm hearing reports of Jerry Jones talking about we're not really in the market for a running back at 12. But like I said in my video, I just hope that they are trying to throw the dogs off the scent, if you feel what I'm saying.
Yeah, most definitely, man. Hey, shout out to you, Mafia Production. I was just messing around, bro. He said, "Nah, I run a business." Laughing out loud. I was just messing with you, bro. We turning up today. We just gonna have a little fun today, man. We're gonna have a little fun today. You know how we doing? We just a little jokey joke. But I appreciate the super chat, bro. Appreciate it most definitely. You know what I'm saying? If we can run the ball, why trade for DK? Because he'll be an asset. He'll be an asset.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, you can never have too many weapons.
Think about this. Go ahead.
No, I just want. I know people think this is like, oh well, he's a $60 million quarterback, blah 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 blah. But I'm like, I want Dak to throw as less as possible, but when he does throw, he has dogs that'll be able to be at the end of that throw. You know what I'm saying? So anything that gets us to this championship.
What I would be trying to do is get my 4th running back for Mingo, man, and go and get me some receivers, man. Think about it. Think about our wide receiver core: Cooks, Tolbert, CD. We had Turpin, Flournoy. How you pronounce his name? Floor. We brought in Mingo. We brought in Mingo, bro. Think about our wide receiver room, bro. We need to fix that, man. Everybody in the wide receiver room as of right now is expendable, except CD. Everybody else, all y'all, bro. We need to do a whole makeover of the wide receiver room. All of them. You know what I'm saying? Tolbert, all y'all. Mingo, yeah, you've been here a little bit, but you can get gone too. You know what I'm saying? I want to make one side of the ball elite. Listen, bro, I know y'all not going to like this. A lot of y'all might agree with me. Me personally, I feel like Dak Prescott is still a top. I'm not saying top 5. I'm not saying top 10. I'm not saying top nothing. I'm saying I feel like he's a top quarterback in this league. And I feel like if you go get him another weapon on the right side of the ball, CD on the left, or however you want to run it, in a run game, this man will show y'all what time it is. So go ahead and make the offensive side of the ball elite. Don't forget about the defensive side of the ball, but get this offensive side of the ball elite. Now, somebody in the chat just said, I think it was Miss Matrix. She said, but Junkie, what about the O-line? I think she said something about the O-line. She said, I think she said something about what about the O-line? We seen what Kansas City did to Philly did to Kansas City in the Super Bowl. Yes, we do have to touch up that offensive line. You know what I'm saying? We do have to touch off that offensive line. But in a good offensive scheme, you can help out your offensive line in the right offensive scheme. Every offensive line ain't elite. We can't try to compare our offensive line to Philadelphia. Them dudes over there big, man. You see, y'all know, you see that Philadelphia got one of the best offensive lines in the game. We can't try to compare to that. We can try to get as good as we can, bro. You know what I'm saying? Get us a run game. That'll help out the offensive line a lot. Get us some nice receivers where they can't just rush upfield, man. We can do the little 5 and out. You know, they like to run 4 curls.
Man.
They like to run 4 curls, man. You know what I'm saying?
People may think, I'm reaching, but give it time. And Brock Hoffman is going to be a dog. I mean a dog. He might not be on the same level of a Zach Martin, but he's gonna fall just underneath it. Like the O-line that we have right now, it's very serviceable. Yes, we could add a couple pieces here and there to shore it up, but for the most part, this offensive line needs time. Yeah. And they got a season under their belt now. And toward the end of that season, the run started looking good.
Yeah.
And so on and so forth. So, we can add, but
somebody want to challenge me. Hey, Angry, bring them up. Hey, Miss Matrix, don't forget that Rico Dowdle had 1,000 yards behind that offensive line. You know what I'm saying? He had 1,000 yards behind that offensive line. So, you know what I mean? They're not trash.
Like, people would joke with me, like that's an accomplishment not being named RB1, until week 11.
Yeah, here go Drew. I knew he was coming. I knew Drew was coming. Drew, I was waiting on you. Hey, Angry, somebody want to challenge me on something I said. Can we let him up?
All right, I'll let him up. Let me just get to this comment. I said, get the best player available. Facts. And fans need to understand we have to make moves in the offseason. We have too many holes to fill and will not fill through the draft. For sure. Yeah. All right, so let's put this.
Michael Clark, the link is in the chat, man. The link is in the chat.
The link is in the chat.
Hold on, let me put it in there on my side. I think he's on my side.
Absolute facts. Like, there's too many holes to rely solely on the draft. Like, I feel cornerback has an issue and may need a veteran presence there. I think they're going to try to rely on Kalen Carsons to come back and do something while Trayvon is either out or gone. But I put the link in the chat just to let y'all know.
It's in the chat, Michael Clark. He said he wanted to challenge me on something I said. I don't know what I said. He said he got some pushback.
All right, here we go.
I got a small. What's going on? What's going on with you, Angry?
What's going on with you? How you feeling, man?
Oh, man, what's up with you, Junkie?
What up? You're not Michael Clark.
Yes, I am.
Oh,
Yes,
okay,
I
okay.
am.
I was used to the hoodie. Okay, okay. What up, man? What's your pushback? What's your pushback?
It's all in fun. All right. So
What's your
my
pushback?
my pushback is
Let's
I
get to
find
it.
it, when it comes to the offensive line, I understand. I understand getting depth pieces. I understand getting depth pieces.
Yeah.
There is no reason why we need to expend a first, second, or third round, maybe even one of the fifth rounds, and on offensive. Got to give these guys some time to gel. You got to give these guys some time to gel. Like we can let wide receivers, running backs, even fullbacks, Hunter Lipke, for example. What exactly has he done on the field? You know what I'm saying? But we're giving him time to develop. Why can't we give Tyler Guyton time to develop? You know what I'm saying? We gave Terrence Steele time to develop. Why can't we give Tyler Guyton some time to develop? I need everybody to understand. Not everybody is a Zach Martin or a Tyron Smith. Not everybody's a Trent Williams. Those guys, they're anomalies. They don't happen every day. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
If I did have any pushback for you, Junkie,
Hold on. Before you go on, I just agree with everything you said so far. hey, I said I did a video earlier, bro. I said don't be messing with no offensive line, no defensive line. I said I want all skill positions, at least the first 2 rounds of the draft. I want to make the offensive side of the ball elite, top 5, man. And let's go get.
Be the offense. I would prefer it be the offense only because it's not that we have problems putting up points. We've been probably the highest scoring offense under Dak Prescott in the past 5 years. Okay, let's make that clear. Even with Kellen Moore here, we were number 1, number 2, number 4. You know what I'm saying? So we've been top 5 scoring offense. The issue is, can we get the defense to stop someone? Now,
hold on, bro. What's your pushback? Hold on, we're gonna go there. What's your pushback to me though? I want to know what the pushback is.
You said a few things. Let me try to wrap my mind around it. Let me try to wrap my mind around it. You said something about. I agree. The Jalen's can go.
Yeah,
the Jalen's can go. Yeah. I will package the Jalen's, and I'll even go as far as packaging the Jalen's and giving you a third for DK Metcalf if you eat some of that contract. I will go as far as doing that. I'll give up a third round for DK. I would, but I'd also package the Jalen's because y'all getting the hell out of here. Okay, that's number 1, first and foremost. Number 2, my pushback for you would be in the on the wide receiver front. Okay, it would be the Flournoy and the Mingo, right? So Flournoy, just like Rico, didn't get a lot of opportunity last year. And with the opportunity he was given aside from that one fumble, but the opportunities that he was given, he made the most of them. We saw what Mingo was able to do last year. He was open, wide open, wide open. The backup quarterback couldn't get him the ball. He killed Quinyon Mitchell. The quarterback couldn't get him the ball. Think about it, right? If he'd have scored, if that ball was on time and accurate, that's a touchdown. That changes the whole scope of that game. That changes the whole scope of that game right there. Because then they'd understand, all right, we can't just watch CD. We can't. Right, hold on. We got to keep our eyes on this guy. So if there's any pushback, that would be it.
Can I respond? You want to go? You want to go angry?
No, go ahead.
Let me respond to that. I agree with everything you just said, except when it's other players available. If it's other receivers available,
as far as free agency?
Yeah, if I can bring in somebody better than Floyd, I'm not. If we don't have nobody, of course you don't get rid of them. But if it's other players available, you can package them with the other Jalen's. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. Like,
so we agree then. Ain't no pushback then. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying just kick him out the door.
There isn't, sir. I guess there is zero pushback here.
I ain't saying kick him out the door, but if we got Adams, DK, just Cup and all these other receivers just available, they gotta go, bro.
Now the Cooper Cup thing, it would be good if he was 28. He's 32.
Right.
The Devontae Adams thing, it would be good if he was 28. He's 32. I'm pushing for DK. I'm putting Devontae's 32.
So I still take him over Mingo, Flournoy, and any of them Jalen's.
I'll give you I'll give you that. I'll give you that. Resume alone, we know Devontae Adams is him, right? Resume alone. But somebody also said something about, well, if we're gonna push for a wide receiver, their contracts have to at least match up with Dak Prescott and CeeDee Lamb. That's where DK comes in. DK is 27 years old.
Bro.
DK is 27 years old. He is a true X receiver, 6'4", 230. You know what I'm saying? Run a 4.4 40, still at 27. That dude is a problem. Yeah. He's a big, strong back. He's a big, strong receiver, and he can run block. So that's also giving Shotty exactly what he wants from his wide receivers, correct? Because he wants to run the ball. So if Ryan Flournoy was known as a blocking receiver and Jonathan Mingo was known as a blocking receiver, and now you push to get DK Metcalf, who's also a blocking receiver, do you understand what that does? Now it takes some of the pressure off your tight ends because you have 3 big body blocking receivers. Right. That takes a lot of pressure off of your tight ends. That actually takes a lot of pressure off your offensive line. You know what I'm saying?
Is you drinking the Kool-Aid too, bro? Let me ask you a question. Is you drinking the Kool-Aid too, bro? So they done opened up all this cap space, and we got all these.
I am not sponsored.
We got all these dudes up off here drinking the Kool-Aid. So what I'm trying to ask you is, hey, bro. I
am not sponsored.
All right. So you're not drinking the Kool-Aid. Because we talking about all these receivers and all this, like Jerry about to do that. We speaking in hypothetical. Because me personally, I don't believe Jerry Jones doing none of this. I don't believe he's about to do none of this, bro. I don't.
This is what we call hopium. This is the time of the year what we call hopium. We hope that Jerry gets out of his own way and actually does something. I enjoyed his silence for these past few weeks. I really did, because with his silence, things got done quicker than when he was talking.
You know what happened today? And then what happened today?
Okay, he spoke. What
did he say? What did he say?
What he said, what he alluded to was
no, alluded. What did he say?
Because what he said and what he alluded to are two different things. The question that was posed was, does this give you room to do what you want in free agency? Well, I don't think necessarily I have to go look in free agency, but he also alluded to playing in free agency. If you listen,
finish that sentence right there that you said.
He said, I don't feel the need to have to. I mean, I don't have, no, his actual words were, I don't feel the need we have to do anything immediately in free agency before the draft.
Exactly.
Those were his words. Now, just like everybody keeps saying, oh, well, last year he said all in. No, he said, we are all in on our guys.
No. Hold on, bro. I gotta push back. He came later. No. That's not what happened, bro. And no. He came later and said on my guys. That wasn't in the same interview. No, it wasn't. Nah, man.
I watched it.
We're gonna have to pull it up. Nah, man, that's not what he said. Nah, man. He said that later.
Sitting in the sun with a visor on. Okay, he definitely said it. He definitely said
later.
We're all in on our guys. That's all I'm going to say is we're all in on our guys.
You can be right. I think he said it later, but you can be right.
He said it before and later. So I mean, he definitely said it. You know what I'm saying? Those were his words. Now, just like y'all said before, the media will take what he says and they'll spin it to their liking. That's exactly what they did. All everybody heard was all in. Nobody heard our guys. I listened.
He didn't say that.
In on our guys. Those were his words. People chose.
We're all in.
Most of Cowboys Nation chose to dismiss on our guys.
I know he said it, but I think he said that later, though.
Oh, no, bro. Listen,
I heard the key words, all in.
That's where it is right there.
You know what I'm saying?
You just said it.
Man.
I watch all of y'all. You, Angry, CFT, Watch Lombardi. I watch all of y'all. Okay, there isn't one that I missed. I watched Girls Talk, Boys Talk. I watched The Break. I watch it all. I try to stay away from mixed shots, but I watch it all. You know what I'm saying? And I listen to everything that everybody tells me. I don't got time to watch ESPN. I got 2 little kids who don't like disinformation. I don't like this information.
Hey, I got people in the chat telling me I'm right, bro. I don't know, man.
Well, those people in the chat also chose not to hear on
I
our
don't know, man. I got people in the chat telling me I'm right, man.
Well, I got people. I don't need anybody in the chat to tell me I'm right because I know what I heard. Like when I hear, I'm not gonna sit here and defend the Joneses. I'm never gonna defend the Joneses for the stupid mistakes that they made. It would be nice if tomorrow we can wake up and say and hear breaking news. Tyler Smith has agreed to an extension. It would be great to hear tomorrow morning breaking news. Jerry Jones did something nobody ever thought he would do. He decided to trade away a 3rd-round pick and the Jalen's to Seattle for DK Metcalf. You know what I mean? I would love to hear that. I would love to.
Yeah.
The only problem is
hold on real quick. Hey, smoke for you. Yeah, we bringing people up, man. If you want to bring up, hit that link. My bad, bro. Go ahead, bro.
Buddha Namaste is letting me know I'm right.
Yeah, he said that. Hey, Buddha, what up with you, man? I ain't seen you in a minute, man. What up, Buddha? Hey, but hey, yeah, we got the link in the chat if y'all want to come up, man.
Hey, what's up, sweetheart?
I already fed her. Yes, ma'am.
Hey, he might have said that.
Love you.
He might have said that. I just heard all this, just like I heard selectively aggressive. That's all I heard when he said that. I take keywords, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah. Back in the house. What do I need to drop the
I'm on a phone call with the wife. What's up, children? I'm sorry, sweetheart. I'm on a podcast right now.
Do I have to drop the link again? I'll drop the link again in the comment section.
I think
they want hot fries. Heard that? Well, enjoy your hot fries, babies.
Trying to get my money up. What's good? Hey, what up, man? Yeah, I remember you came up a few times too, Buddha, man. Hey, man. I like rocking with Buddha, bro. Yeah, he has some interesting takes. JB always has that.
LT
now, what the Cowboys need to do from this point on is after getting the Osa contract done, after getting Brock Hoffman done, after tendering Turpin, you know what I'm saying, which I hope that they get at least a 3-year deal done with him worth at least $20 million. You know what I'm saying? After all that, getting Micah handled, then you go into free agency. Get me Jair Alexander. I am super fine with that. I doubt he'll take much. You know what I'm saying? To get me either a DK Metcalf or a Devontae Adams. I don't want Cooper Kupp because I don't think that that's enough. I'm sorry. I just don't think
Cooper Kupp is
but see, that's the problem. CD is also a slot receiver.
But he didn't do most of his work in the slot. Not last year. The year before that, he was emotional a lot, bro. He wasn't in the slot.
Here we go. Here's the beauty of it. That's Brian Schottenheimer's bread and butter. That's the one thing we've been missing. Motion. That's the one thing we've been missing. And I am not confident in knowing that Cooper Kupp can come in at 32 years old and get back to form the way he was his Super Bowl year, his Triple Crown year. No, I get it. Father Time catches up to all of us.
Mm-hmm.
No, Jamal, I'm sorry. I think you're an awesome dude, but no Nick Chubb. Nick Chubb is times that leg has been shattered. The same one. That's the same one. And to say that Osa is a $90 million mistake, you're kidding yourself. Osa is better than what you think.
He took a little discount. He took a little discount too.
Exactly. So what more could you ask for? You get that 1 tech, 3 tech guy that you wanted. You know what I'm saying? Now you can go find another one and Jonathan Allen, and then draft one and Deion Walker, and then you can go ahead and get a Devontae Adams or a DK Metcalf, and then go get me Jalen Royals or Matthew Golden.
How much he gonna want?
Say it again.
How much he gonna want?
Who,
yeah, how about Adams? What he got on his contract? Adams.
DK has 2 years left on his contract in Seattle. Worth $31 million. Not APY. That's his total contract. $31 million. Now, if you can get Seattle to eat at least half of that, break it down to say 15, 16 million, it's doable. It's very doable.
But Dallas don't like to pay. Do you see that the Philadelphia Eagles just paid Saquon 20? They don't like Dallas don't like to pay.
They have the means to do it. They have the means to do it, and they have to know how to do it. This is something we've all been talking about for the past couple of years. Since I've been watching you guys, this is the one common thing that everybody talks about when it comes to the Eagles. How savvy they are with the salary cap. There is a reason why they have the team that they have. They drafted well. They drafted a bunch of criminals, you know what I'm saying, who just know how to hit and hurt people. You know what I'm saying? And then they sign those, they get those guys, and they do what we should do. Like right now would be a perfect time to say, hey, Tyler Smith, come to the table. It would be a perfect time to say, Tyler Smith, come to the table. Deron Bland, come to the table. It would be great. It would be the perfect time because you can get them at a cheaper cost than what you would. You never know. You may get them at a cheaper. Say the who's the highest paid DB right now?
Defensive back.
I think Trayvon Diggs, wasn't he like 4 years, 83?
No, somebody came after him, didn't he? Wasn't the dude from Kansas City?
No, it wasn't McKinney.
Fact checking. Patrick Surtain the second.
And what's his cost?
He signed a 4-year, $96 million contract extension.
That's about 20. That's about 23. 23. So you can get me Jair Alexander, or you can at least get me a Deron Bland right now to come to the table, and he'll probably only want 15, and that's taking a discount.
Who?
Because Deron Bland.
Oh, okay. I thought you said somebody.
You can have him come to the table. Jair Alexander. He's got some. He's lost some tread along the way, right? He's an elder statesman, if you will. You can get him. Now that I wouldn't disrespect him. Disrespect the man by getting him at a vet minimum. That's disrespectful. This dude's done more than that. It's just like Xavier Miami. Who was the guy opposite of Jalen Ramsey? Xavier Howard. Xavier Howard. When we talked to him last year, he was looking at, oh yeah, I need about 20. Well, check this out, homie. You ain't got no job. So take this, or you're still not going to have a job.
Would you bring in Slay?
No. He gets basted. I'm sorry. He is a true Eagle. He gets basted.
Real quick. Let me do this. I can't find your comment, Mafia Productions, but Mafia Productions sent another super chat. I can't find it on the restream, but I see it right here. It said last year he said all in and nothing happened. Like, you're absolutely right. Nothing happened. But I'm hoping that
actually
it's kind of the reverse psychology of last year, him coming this year saying, well, nothing's going to happen, and something happens.
Quite the contrary. Something did happen last year. You got CD signed, and you got Dak signed. That's what happened. Because he was all in on his guy.
See, bro, listen, man. No. No. He said he was all in on his guys. Listen. He said he was all. I'm gonna give you that. He said that. I'm gonna give it to you, right? But he didn't mean it when he said it. Because if he would have meant it when he said it, he'd have took care of it then. Why do you wait till the first game of the season to pay the dude when you knew you was gonna pay that? Osa, and we just got done talking about Osa. Osa, he could have paid. See, this is what Philly do.
Drew,
Philly
come on, Drew. Stop, Drew. Stop,
this
Drew.
Easy, man.
Stop, Drew. Stop, Drew. We're not going to do this with you tonight.
What do you say? Slay is better than all Dallas corners.
We're not beefing tonight, Drew.
Hey, man.
He's a true Philly fan.
Hey,
all
man.
Right? We ain't beefing tonight, Drew. Save that for Sunday, okay?
Hey,
come on, Drew.
That's funny, man. That's funny, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, they trying to send us Drew, and we're gonna send them Trayvon. They're gonna release him. Come on, bro. You know what I'm saying? You would take Trayvon right now over Slay, Drew. You know what I'm saying? Coming off an injury.
He would take Josh Butler coming off an injury right now.
Yeah.
Because Josh Butler showed promise last year before that.
The booth, man.
Now, if we're talking about running backs, in the draft, all right. Every time I've done a mock draft, I always looked at it like this: life without Genty.
Right.
First thing I've ever did. Life without Genty. Just because you never know what these dudes would do. All right. If I was going to go life without Genty, I am taking either if everything fell into place, I'm taking either a Ted McMillan, a Luther Burden, or pardon me, a Matthew Golden. I would prefer Ted McMillan. Because again, this is why I'm pushing for DK. I need a bigger body.
Yep.
I need a Michael Gallup. I need a Michael Gallup.
I just said that.
You know what I'm saying? Like
I said earlier that you need to get a receiver that fit Dak Prescott. You know what I'm saying? See, a lot of times, even when we had Romo, bro, Romo had Dez. He used to throw a lot of jump balls, man. It looked good because Dez was going up getting it. But a lot of that stuff he was just throwing out there, man, he was going to get it. Dak Prescott needs them type of receivers. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
But see, the difference between Dak Prescott and Tony Romo is Dak's ball placement is so much better. His ball placement is so much better.
Hey man, you're gonna start some stuff in the chat, bro. We're not about to do this today. We're not about to do this today. You're gonna start some stuff in the chat, man.
Wait a minute. What was it? What was the name of this joint? Facts over feelings? All right, fuck your feelings. Like Dak's ball placement is a lot better. Like real talk.
No, I would agree with you though, but I'm just telling you how to. You got to understand how we get done in this.
4 plus 88 is what?
Tell him. 4
plus 88.
What am I telling him?
Tell him how bringing up Dak cause problems over here in the chat, man.
What's 4 plus? I need to know what's 4 plus 88.
What's what?
4 plus 88.
Maybe do math.
92.
Get him like calculator.
92, right?
92.
Wasn't that how many yards?
Wasn't
that how many yards it took to score a touchdown on Detroit, Dak's MVP season with CD? 92 yards and a touchdown and the play of the year. I mean, if you have a DK Metcalf on your team or a bigger body receiver on your team, it doesn't even get that far. It won't have to be 92 yards. It'll probably be like a 30-yarder. Because we have somebody on the other side of CD to take a lot of the pressure off. Mm-hmm. And guess what else that does? It opens up Jake Ferguson. Yep. It helps your halfback in the run game, not even just in the run game, but even in the pass game. Because think about it, right? You got a big body receiver who's able to maneuver in the middle and clog that joint up to where you can play on the outsides. Your floor noise, your Mingos, your CDs. I'm not even going to invoke the Jalen's. That's just gross. I'm about sick and tired of seeing that.
Kevin Edwards, you ain't lying, bro. Those are facts, bro. People don't like to hear it, but those are facts, man.
This is true.
He said Dak is the number one tight window thrower. Facts,
which
man.
That goes into the fact that the Tolberts can't get open, or the Jalen's can't get open. You know what I'm saying? They just can't. They can't. I'm sorry, they can't. They can't get open. No one else can get open besides CD, and that's just off savvy and ball placement. That ball that he threw to CD in the Giants game this year, where it looked like it could have been picked because CD split the safety in the corner, bruh. No better ball placement. I don't think anybody can put a ball better than that. Like, so if anybody thinks
that up the seam route, he called it.
Nobody does.
Yeah.
Listen.
Angry, what up, man? Angry, let's get to some of the comments real quick, bro. Let's get them involved, man.
I'm throwing them up there.
I see a lot of people going crazy in the chat, man.
Defensive tackle, defensive end, safety, tight end, and running back is the deepest in draft.
I agree.
We ain't doing DT or DE in the first 2 rounds of the draft, man. We're not doing that, man. We're not doing that. We're going all positions, man.
The way that I do my mock drafts, I actually go for either a defensive tackle or a defensive end in the second round.
All right.
Yep.
No,
just because I believe the running back class can stretch to the 3rd round.
I ain't taking no chances, man. I feel like our draft should be best players available on the offense.
Yeah, BPA all day.
First 2 rounds, man. You know what I'm saying? Flat out, bro. Do not come over here with this Taco Charleston draft, trying to gamble and all this, bro, and do these DT and O-line. No, bro. I know we got to shore up that, bro, but I just seen Rico run for 1,000 yards behind that offensive line. You know what I'm saying? Guyton is going to be another year in the league. They should take him and put him back over his original position on the right tackle and get him off that left tackle from up over there, bro. You know what I mean? Let's run it back, man. Run it back, man.
I'm going to be honest with you, Junkie. I'm going to be honest with you.
Let's go.
I agree that Tyler Guyton does need another year, but I think he needs another year at left tackle. But caveat.
Why don't put him back at right tackle?
Caveat. Two players played better than him this season. One of them, it was their second year. Awesome Richards. I would rather have Awesome Richards at the left tackle.
Bro, hold on. Before you say anything else, do you know the gauntlet that he went against the first couple games in the NFL? Bro, like who's stopping them dudes?
Nobody.
Exactly, bro. So you can't.
I'm not blaming Tyler.
A lot of left tackles would have got whooped up, man. He was going against Garrett, and I think the first game was against Garrett.
Again, I'm not blaming Tyler Guyton. He's only played 8 games in college. 8 games in college, which means he's super green. He is super raw.
See, real quick, let me ask. JB, the Cowboy fan, he said, why does Dak need 2 Megatrons? Why do we have to question it? Why do we care? Don't we want our quarterback? Don't we want our quarterback to have the best of the best, or we want him to struggle?
We want him to flourish.
Bro, they don't want Dak to have weapons, bro, because then it goes against their argument, man. I said this in one of my videos, bro. I said everybody quarterback, no matter how elite you think your quarterback is, Josh Allen, Jalen Hurts, Aaron Rodgers, Patrick Mahomes, no matter who you is, bro, they organizations go get them more players. You know what I mean? Nobody say nothing, bro. No, Josh Allen supposed to be one of the best quarterbacks. They went out and got Amari Cooper. Patrick Mahomes, they went out and got who is it? D-Hop. You know what I'm saying? Jalen Hurts, they got him 2 number ones over there. Why is it that if we say get Dak 2 receivers, it's a problem, bro? I can't understand it. It is crazy to me, bro.
I don't get this whole push for the O-line. I don't get it.
I don't understand it, bro.
We allow all our – listen, we felt – Deron Bland fell to us in the 5th, right? In the 5th round of the 2022 draft. He fell to us in the 5th. This dude came in half of the season gone and made an immediate impact. And now look at him, still making an immediate impact out there on the outside boundary. And he started as a slot guy because Jordan Lewis was hurt. Okay, like we're not gonna keep doing this. Why does Dak need this? Why does Dak need that?
Bro,
Dak is better. Dak is the best QB in the league when it comes to play action.
I said that.
And if you give Dak actual weapons, if you give Dak more than just in fact, when he had Amari Cooper and CD, he had somewhat looking like an all-pro MVP kind of season. So that tells you if you give him 2 bona fide wide receivers, he's going to flourish.
I don't know. I just feel like that comment is like one of those comments like, dang, look at Gerald over there. He got a job. You know what I'm saying?
When he had
we're supposed to celebrate this type of stuff instead of
when Dak had Dez was a part of a team that was not constructed for him. He made Cedric Wilson. He created Cedric Wilson. So we're not even going to – he created Cedric Wilson and Brown.
They said Cole Beasley. Stop, bro. Hey, let me tell y'all something. Do y'all remember when Jerry Jones took away Dak receivers and said we're going to go wide receiver by committee? The shit failed. The shit failed. Then he went traded for Amari. They lost the very first game and took off, bro.
Took off.
Get that bro some weapons. And then this is what they're going to say. He lost in the playoffs. Okay, cool. He didn't win the Super Bowl. It's hard to do. 32 teams, only 1 win. But that don't mean you take the weapons away since he didn't get it done 1 year. You bring it back and run it back and add to it. Somebody just said Tom Brady
was had the same receivers for 3 years now. This boy had the same receiver for 3 years. Made it to the Super Bowl, got put out in the first round, and next year made it to the Super Bowl and won. So don't tell me it's impossible to keep 2 bona fide wide receivers with your quarterback. Don't tell me it's impossible.
God.
That's
What's going on?
super chat.
Thank you for the $5 super chat. Truly appreciate you. Says, I want to trade back and get my 4th round back. You can still get a weapon in this draft by moving back 3 to 4 picks.
True. Yes. True. May not be the one you want, but yeah.
Oh man, I ain't doing that, bro.
Yeah.
I mean,
if anything, I'm moving up. I ain't moving back, bro. I ain't moving back.
See, that's the thing. Come on. Now you're just throwing out names. Terrence Williams wasn't even great under Tony Romo. Let's not do that.
Bro, they said Cole Beasley in here, bro. They just throwing names.
Hold on.
Like,
Cole Beasley was slot. He was cold.
Cole Beasley was a slot dude, and he was super raw.
Was you just paying it? Was you in here the whole time? I was just giving up props for Cole Beasley. Remember, I don't know if you seen me when I was angry. Tell him. We're not just talking about Cole Beasley.
No, I'm agreeing with you. Cole Beasley was probably one of the best slot guys we had aside from CD.
They just throwing out names, bro. JB don't like that, bro. So you can't throw out JB. JB don't like that.
How are you a Cowboys fan and not like, bruh? That's like me saying I didn't like Anthony Brown. He was a Cowboy.
All right. Before I bring in this person, let me answer this chat. Yeah, I mean, if the person that you want at 12 isn't there, then of course trade back. You know, you don't want to have to spend your 12th pick on somebody that you could get at 16, or 17. So you want to try and trade back a couple slots, but
make sure the price is good.
I wouldn't be the type of person that that would trade from where we're at 12 to later on at 29 or even in the second round. No, I'm not doing that.
2-3 picks back. Yeah, I'll do that. As long as it gets me a 4th. As long as it gets me a 4th, I'm all for it.
Why did they do that anyway, bro?
God. Ivy, the finance guy. Thank you. Thank you. And I'm about to bring up somebody, so please, everybody give you love, show your love to you, man. Drew, what's going on with you?
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Bro, I'm not trying to beef with you today, bro.
It's GM Drew. It's General Manager Drew.
No. You do not get paid to do anything for the Philadelphia Pigeons.
Come to put you up on game. See,
what
you guys don't understand, what you don't understand, for the last 30 years, for the last at least 10 years, the Eagles have been the gold standard within the division. That's
not true, bro. That's not true, bro.
Hold on a second. Hold on.
That's not true, bro.
Hey. Hold on, Junkie. Within the last 10 years, what team in the NFC East has been to 3 Super Bowls and won 2?
And y'all still behind us. And y'all still behind us in trophies. But still behind us. What that say about you? Y'all still behind us in trophies.
Junkie, calm down.
Y'all still behind us in trophies.
Junkie, hear what I have to say, bro. I'm telling you right now, we're talking about today. The Eagles are the world champions. In the division, we're the gold standard because we've been to 3 Super Bowls, 1, 2. You know how? Here's the recipe which Dallas needs to copy, which they won't. Because the fans, most of you fans want the glitz and the glamour. What you guys want is a Ferrari with a Volkswagen engine, right? That's what you.
You breaking up, Drew. You breaking up, Drew. Call back when you get to the house, man.
Listen here. I'm going to respond. I'm going to respond to your Ferrari in a.
Wait, did I get cut off?
Yeah, you got cut.
I'm going to respond to your Volkswagen engine in the Ferrari. Okay, so let's respond to that. You mean to tell me, for the past 10 years, I keep forgetting that y'all history started in 2000 when y'all actually became relevant. You guys have been the gold standard for the past.
Damn it.
These guys have been the gold standard, but yet, the gold standard is let's go out and find this piece and that piece and that piece, which every team does. Only one team can win. So if you ask me, the gold standard is Kansas City. That's the gold standard. I don't care about the NFC East. Because if y'all were the gold standard in the NFC East, y'all would win it every year. You would have won it all 3 years that y'all went, didn't go, and win again.
I gotta say something right. I gotta keep it real though, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Drew a Philly fan, you know what I mean? But I gotta keep it real. I don't agree with his premise, but I understand if he's saying what I think he's saying. As of right now, in Philadelphia, Howie is the standard. Like,
Yeah.
you know what
Oh,
I'm saying?
I get that. I get that.
Howie is the standard. Now, if we looking at that, I agree with him, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because what Howie doing over there is trying to get better, bro. He bringing in
I said
pieces.
it.
But as far as the team, the Eagles, no.
I
Howie is the gold standard.
I completely understand. I completely understand where you're coming from. It's Howie making the moves that he's making. The coaching staff actually doing the things that our coaching staff didn't do in previous years, which was understand exactly what you're
Love you
planning to
too.
do and
Have
execute.
fun.
Because if last year wasn't any indication that when we played around with the running back, but he still got 1,000 yards in what 8, 9, 10 games, that's got to say something. You know what I'm saying? So if it ties into what Shotty is doing at this point, right? If we'd have stopped playing with our lunch in the beginning of the season and allowed Rico to be that bell cow, he would have been a 14 to 1,500 yard back.
Yep.
Okay, let's make that absolutely clear. He would have been a 14 to 1,500 yard back, which would have took a lot more pressure off of Dak Prescott, which he probably wouldn't have to run so much and have his shit ripped off the bone. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
That's number one. Number two, it would have took a lot more pressure off of CD where he doesn't have to do anything. You would have seen more of Ryan Flanoy on the field blocking for your running back because most of his good runs, Flanoy was on the field. You know what I'm saying? So, like, everything, it's not, we're not treating this as if it's a monolith. We're not going to do that. We're going to treat this as a case-to-case. We're going to treat it on a case-to-case basis. The case of the offensive line, we were young. We had 2 rookies in crucial spots. The case of the wide receivers, we only had one bona fide wide receiver. The case of the tight ends, one was riddled with injury, and one just wasn't coming along fast enough until the change of the playbook, and that's after Dak goes down.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying?
I got a question for Drew. I know he's still in the chat. I got a question for Drew.
Oh yeah, Mike McCarthy lied.
I got a question for Drew. If you take Jalen Hurts and you put him on the Cowboys last year, do they go win the Super Bowl? Because they got Jalen Hurts. You know what I mean?
Man.
Like, you know what I mean? I know the answer to that question. I know, but what I'm saying is that's how they perceive it. That's how they talk.
I agree.
That's how they talk. You know what I'm saying? What up, Big Tom?
Right.
What up, Big Tom? The link is in the chat. Big Tom, you want to come up? The link is in the chat.
Tom Brady was, I ain't gonna say it like that. Tom Brady was good, and they gave him Randy Moss.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
But he didn't win a Super Bowl. He didn't
Absolutely.
win a
It's like-
Super Bowl, Randy.
Listen.
I've never understood. I never understood a fan that doesn't want his quarterback to get anything. So what? He's had all these weapons. So what? So what? At the end of the day, we want our team to win, correct? So do you want this man to have to be Iron Man and go out there and do it himself, or do you want him to have help so he has to do not that much? And we always talk about this $60 million. It ain't. I mean, it's not really coming out of our pockets. Nobody's out there buying a fitted every single day.
And
$60 million don't amount to anything.
Matthew Stafford had Megatron and ain't won nothing.
Ain't won nothing.
And then the moment he went over there with some more weapons and another coach, what did he do? Went right to the Super Bowl. He had Megatron, man. Megatron. Yeah. Now a lot of y'all would say Matthew Stafford, especially JB, the Cowboy fan, because he told me the other day. A lot of y'all would say Matthew Stafford is way better than Dak Prescott. And he had Megatron, and they did not win nothing.
I don't even think they went to the. I don't even think
they went to the playoffs.
I don't even think they went to the playoffs.
You know what I'm saying? But the moment you go over there and get him some help, what happens? Come on, bro. We got to keep it real, man. I understand y'all don't like Dak, and I get it and all that. He got to need an all-Madden team. I don't give a damn. It's up to me. He'll have an all-Madden.
I don't understand it, man. I don't understand this disdain and hatred for that Rain Dakota Prescott, man. Like, this dude is literally the consummate gentleman. He's literally the epitome of a work hard player. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand. And if you just take teams out of it, take the star off the side of his helmet. Take that pigeon off the side of your helmet. Look at it for facts, bro. I don't care how well a quarterback can run. Steve Young could run. But he was no Joe Montana. Let's just make this clear. He was no Joe Montana.
Hey,
okay.
Joe Burrow got Chase and Higgins. What he won?
Nothing.
But he had
Nothing.
an offensive line.
Give Dak that. Give Dak that.
Listen,
give Dak that.
I'm bringing a man Choctaw on the beat. What's that in Maine? Uh-oh.
Choctaw Montana.
Choctaw, what up, though? What up?
No, you don't.
What the hell? Well, yo, call back whenever you can. I don't know what just happened.
They had Big Time was in the chat too.
Big Time in the chat.
Another 4 years of media. When does the defense take a hit for that? When does the defense take a hit for the 4 years of mediocrity? Answer me that.
They're gonna bring up don't do it, bro. They're gonna bring up the San Francisco game. Don't do it, bro. I'm trying to tell you. We're kind of immune to this, bro. We ain't angry. We get it a lot. So I guess we're
hearing about it. Like, you got to be kidding me. Like, in the Green Bay game, 41 points. That gave up 7. 41 points. Come on, bro. We're not going to do this against the Rams. The defense got ran over for 250 some odd yards. 250 some odd yards. We're not going to do this. We are not going to do this.
They said send them the link again.
If you want a caveat, if you want the caveat, fine. San Francisco, both games. If Dak didn't throw those interceptions, we probably would have been in a better spot. I don't know. If Dak would have completed that pass to C.D. Lamb, or, I'm sorry, going over to T.Y. Hilton instead of C.D. Lamb, who was wide open, but he knew he couldn't rely on him, so he relied on C.D., his number 1 receiver. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You got that one. Fine. Seattle. Dak punched on Seattle. Dak retired the GOAT. What are you talking about? And he was firing on all cylinders.
Oh, well, no. He was old. But anyway, I want to get to that. Down South Cowboy 504. They don't want Dak to have weapons since he's been in Dallas, and what can he do without this and that? You know, that's something I don't understand either. That's like what we're talking about right now. Just like, why don't you want your quarterback to succeed? And if he does succeed, he has to do it with the bare minimum. If not, he's not a good quarterback. You know, even though the stats would disagree with you, the stats say that you have a good quarterback. It's just the fact that he's not able to fulfill your expectations right now. And believe me, if you look at the NFL, you look at football this way, every quarterback after Dak is going to make you feel this way too. So it is what it is. But yo, Down South Cowboy, thank you very much. Appreciate ya.
I think Dak get blamed for the 30-year drought, bro.
He's only been here 9 years, y'all.
They put the whole drought on him. You know what I'm saying?
Dak, it's your fault. Come on, y'all. Like, most of y'all wasn't born the last time we won. Cut it out.
All right, we're going to Choctaw again. Choctaw, what's going on? Hello? Hello? Yo, brother, it's not working still. He always come in and drops the nuggets, man. I'm trying to give him a chance.
I'm happy the Eagles won the Super Bowl. I am happy for you. Welcome to the kiddie table. Enjoy your second bowl of ice cream.
No, he ain't working. I don't know. All right,
Drew always come over here. It's all good though.
It's like Smoke one for you. Smoke one for you in the building. What's going on?
What's going on, champ? How y'all doing, man?
I'm chilling. Hey, Smoke, man, you lucky I'm at work right now, Smoke, or I'll be smoking one for you. You heard?
I just got done. I'm just chilling right now. I'm saying, sitting in my garage, you know. Yeah, bro. I mean,
what you got on this, man? What you got on this?
Too much, man. Like, I mean,
let's get to it.
Bro, like,
speak your mind, man. Speak your mind.
for some reason, bro, it seems like our fan base really craps on any move we make, bro. You know what I mean? And they don't really understand the concept of what got the Cowboys going back in the day. Were we not
Running the
a
ball.
running team?
Running the
We've been a
ball.
running team forever.
Since my
What
conception.
what switched us to being passing team? You know,
The only
I get it. We get it, right? But now that we're trying to get back to our roots now, it's a problem, right? We can't have everything now, right? We can't have nothing now, right? Is that fair to us?
No, not at all. Want me to tell you why we can't have nothing right now? Let me tell you why we can't have nothing. Because they took the past 30 years to screw everything up, so we can't have anything.
Yeah, I get it. I get it. But everybody's following our pattern. Yeah, everybody's following our pattern, though. If you think about it, everybody's following our pattern from the 90s. They're following our pattern. Like, literally, our pattern. Having a good O-line, having a stud running back, having a good tight end, having two great wide receivers, and a number one defense. And they follow that same pattern. That's it. That's all they did. And all they do is just run it down our throats.
How many good wide receivers do we have on paper?
Right now, with us?
Yeah, that's not second-year players. One, there we go. Okay. All right. You thank you for answering my question, sir.
Yep.
I have enough for this week.
That is true. They do it the same way, man. They do it the same way, bro. You know, they follow our pattern. They use it on us, and we find a way to get that stuff out of this funk. And it's been 30 years, so I'm glad they're making moves now. I mean, it's showing a little bit different. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie about that, though.
Hey, Angry, I got a question. Last year, when the Giants got Brian Burns, what did they spend on him? Wasn't it like a 4th or a 5th round pick?
It was a lot.
Shit, nigga, I don't pay attention to the Giants.
No, there's a reason why. There's a reason why I'm asking. There's a reason why I'm asking. So we got Eric Kendricks, and that was literally the only free agent move that we made, right? But literally the only free agent move that we made. The Eagles went out and got Bryce Huff. The Giants went out and got Brian Byrne. And they got somebody else too. I think it was Bobby Okereke, correct? I'm not sure, unless he was already there. There was a few other great defensive moves that were made. We only made one. And the one move we made was good. It was a good move. It just didn't move the needle. It didn't move the needle like it. If the Giants' offense, if their quarterback play and offensive line play were anything better than what it was last year, they probably would have made the playoffs.
We got hurt too, bro. People forget, man. We
did.
People forget, man. We're banged up, man.
We didn't have.
Yeah, a lot of injuries killed us, bro.
All our depth left them with the Washington. You know what I'm saying? That's where all our depth went, so we didn't really have depth. And the depth that we did have actually played pretty damn good, if you ask me.
Bro, all our starters, bro. It wasn't second. All our starters was hurt.
Damn hell yeah.
Damn near all. It was like 7 or 8. What was it? Diggs, Bland, Dak, Micah, D-Law. Bro, everybody was hurt.
Sam Williams was done before the season started. Bland was done before the season started. Diggs was just coming back. Demo was working his way back. You know what I'm saying? Like, so yeah, we were behind the 8 ball on defense anyway.
Yeah,
we were behind the 8 ball on defense.
And then I forgot. I take Dak out because he faked his injury. I forgot. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, he was just playing.
Take his. He faked his injury, so I don't want to. You know what I mean?
He was just playing, just like CD. CD was faking an AC joint injury, even though I know what that feels like personally.
Hey man, I'm just telling you what they say, man. I'm gonna tell you what they say, man.
That's crazy.
Yeah, get that in. Yeah, appreciate you being a member of the channel for 3 months straight. That's what I'm.
Yeah, I'm about to get in on that too. I need to get in on that membership.
Yeah.
Yours and CFTs.
Hey,
y'all two favorites.
So check this out, right? So, do we expect this next move to be an extension of Micah Parsons to open up more cap space, or
no?
Is Jerry Jones going to play around with this man?
Jerry Jones is going to play around a little bit. He's going to play around till about maybe right before the draft. Maybe right
You think he's gonna get signed before the draft?
Oh yeah, I think he's going to get signed before the draft.
Put a number on it. Put a number on it.
Huh?
Put a number on it.
Put a number on it. Well, Micah personally came out and said he does not want to be the highest paid.
Man, he lying, bro. That dude lying, man. I don't believe that, bro. I don't believe that, man.
I do. Want to tell you why I believe it? Because he really wants Myles Garrett. He really wants to win a ring. I don't think it's about money I honestly don't think it's about money for Micah. Micah's already making.
This is his first big bite, bro. This is first one.
Okay. But my thing is typically, a player of his stature is not making the money that he's making on the side either. You know,
exactly.
With the Bleacher Report and all this stuff and what he's
endorsement.
Like, bro, it could possibly be another Tom Brady situation where Tom Brady had a rich wife and he didn't need that much money.
Yeah, Max Crosby just signed a deal today. 3 years for 108.
Who?
So he's making roughly $34 million a year. You know what I'm saying? Max Crosby just signed a deal today. Okay, 3 years, 108. If that's
it's like 35.5, ain't it?
Yeah,
35.5, right?
Something like that. Yeah, give or take.
Yeah.
But if I'm reading the tea leaves right, I'm looking at Micah doing maybe a 4-year 115.
All right, then if that's the case, and you just opened up all this money, why not pay him while he talking like that? Why not? Why wait? I'm not asking y'all. I'm just saying, like
the negotiations have already started 2 days ago. The negotiations. I try to keep my ear to the ground, bro. I try to keep my ear to the ground. So those negotiations started 2 days ago. And you know, like I know, just because a player says something, it doesn't mean they have to go through their agents. It's different when it was different back in the day because you was working with me and you. Like, hey, Angry, check this out, right? You show great production this year. Do we really need to involve your agent? Because I'm willing to give you this. You know what I'm saying?
But sometimes they go to sometimes they go to the play. Because remember, Dez Bryant said that Jerry Jones tried to come to him, you know what I mean, and do that. But I'm just saying, bro, like, okay, let me ask you this, man. Let's go here. What is the reason? What is the reasoning behind them opening up all this cap space? Because me personally, and I hope I'm wrong, I don't see them using that money on free agents, bro.
Okay. I don't either, bro. I'm with you with that one.
I'm gonna answer this as simply as possible, without seeming to be sipping Kool-Aid.
Publicity stunt.
Okay, so I think that they opened up this amount of money not just to play a free agency, because I believe that they will. They're not going to play in the first round of free agency.
But that's when all the players is gone, bro.
No.
That's all the players you want is gone.
Oh, man.
Yeah, bro. Like, man.
That's what it boils down to. Like, that's when all the players that you would want is gone. That's when the Myles Garretts are gone and things of that nature.
Yeah. All right, let me put it this way. Last year, let me put it this way. Last year, the Eagles went out. The first person that they signed free agent wise was Bryce Huff, and they threw the bag at him. Did he play?
I ain't talking about that. Myles Garrett don't play. No. I ain't talking about no Eagles. I ain't talking about no Eagles. I'm talking about the Dallas Cowboys.
It's not about the Eagles. It's about the fact.
So you'll go open up all this cap. So you'll go open up all this cap. You know what I'm saying? You open up all this cap to go play second, third, fourth, fifth day.
Let me ask you something. Do you want Jordan Lewis back?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So we need to open up some cap space. Did you want to sign Osa?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. So we need to open up.
I didn't want to tag him.
So we need to open up some cap space. Do you want to sign Tyler Smith a little early? We need to open up some cap space.
No. We're not gonna do that. See, you can't do that. You can't do that. No. I'm not gonna let you get away with that. Hold on.
26. We had 26.
Can I explain myself? Nah, bro. I'm not gonna let you do that. I'm not gonna let you do that. Let me explain I see what you did. You try to be slick. You try to be slick right there. You know what I'm saying? Hey, see, to answer your question for me, yes, I would want to sign Tyler early, but we have to go off what the Cowboys do. So let's not use none of that money that we opened up for Tyler, because we like to sign them late. We sign players late around here. So let's go off the Cowboys.
Oh, so now you want to sign them late?
No. I don't, but that's what the Cowboys do. So let's not say we open up no money.
That's what they do.
That's
well,
we didn't open up no money for Tyler. I was with you until you said him. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know, because they just signed Osa. They literally just signed Osa.
He was up though, but they could have signed him last year.
Late. Either way, it's late.
No, ain't no late. Ain't no late. If you'd have signed him last year, that would bro.
If he'd have hit free agency, we wouldn't have him.
No.
If he'd have hit free agency, we would not have Osa.
What I'm saying is they could have done that last season, just like they could have done that the year before that. They could have done Parsons. They could have done all this. So okay. So then you can't come to me and tell me, do I want to sign Tyler early? No, I do, but that's not how they move. So we didn't open up cap for him. You understand what I'm saying?
I like to think that they did.
Man, so you think they're gonna sign him?
I think before the new league. I think before it's sort of like, what was it, Dak Prescott? An hour before kickoff.
All right,
Anywhere between now and an hour before kickoff, Tyler Smith might have an extension. I think anywhere between now and kickoff, Ron Brand,
big time, angry. Hit that big time comment. Big time, what up, man? If you ain't doing nothing, pull up, big time. I like to rap with you, man, because listen, he say, big time say, sports junkie, big time show. He up there. He said, sports junkie. I don't know why.
You got all this hope.
Super chat first, and I'm skipping over super chats.
He said, I don't know why you got all this hope of them getting the big name players, but this is the Jones family. This is the Jones family. I never anticipated them going out of their way to sign to give big money to the first round of free agents. I do believe that maybe, like, who said it?
Big time.
Like Fletcher said, tier 2 players. I can see that. I can see those tier 2 players, those players that are just specialists at their jobs. They're not interchangeable. They're not players that you can say, all right, they're not a Michael Parsons. They're not a Max Crosby. They're not a Aiden Hutchinson. No, we're not talking about those guys. We're talking about probably the Xavier McKinneys of the world. You know what I'm saying? Those ancillary pieces.
Didn't go ahead, Angry. You had something to say?
With the whole big time show thing, we're gonna give our perspectives. Then we gotta rotate out. I got some people waiting.
Okay,
I got you, brother.
Let me address big time.
Yeah.
Big time. Firstly, to answer your question, I didn't come on like this. I was skeptical, but then I got on with Angry and he convinced me. You know what I'm saying? That's one. You know,
what? No. I convinced you with a big name. No, I did not.
Hey, big time Angry, man. Hey, blame him. Don't blame me, man. Hanging with Angry, it rubs
Hey,
off on me.
3 years, 108.
Number 2, big time. I seen Stephen Jones say in the Brian hire in the press conference, we're gonna do things different this way. We're gonna go do this. We're gonna do this. So that's why I felt like we're gonna be a big player in free agency. You know what I'm saying? That you know what I mean? It don't gotta be.
You wanted to hear. That's how you interpreted it.
Nah, bro.
See, and that's my thing. What we talked about, I said it's cool that they're actually restructuring and everything like that. I never said that we was gonna go out and get big names. I know better than that. You know what I'm saying? Myles Garrett and them ain't coming here. That's off limits. I've already taken that out of my brain.
Right.
You know, but a DK Metcalf, that's somebody that could be attainable. A Tyler Lockett is somebody that could be attainable because they released him. But these big names like another Derrick Henry for this season, we're not going after.
Right, now check this out, right? I don't even care. I've said this multiple times on my channel. I'm pretty sure y'all done heard me say this. I don't even care if they don't land these big players, bro. My problem is you don't even try, bro. You never know what a person. Debo went for a 5th, bro. You traded Mingo for a 4th.
I would take Jonathan Allen in the heartbeat.
You never know what they'll do, man, until you call. Jerry Jones them got this persona that we the Cowboys. We don't gotta call you. You gotta call us. We America's team. We got the star. You never know what'll happen, man. They don't even reach out to players, bro. And that's my problem with them, dude. You know what I'm saying? They didn't want to give Derrick Henry $8 million. Philly just gave Saquon Barkley 20. So you open up all this money, bro, for what? To do what?
And running backs don't have to get paid, and going back to being a running back league. Like, come on now, everybody saw it coming. Come on,
it's a running backs league. I mean,
it's a running back league.
Again, we just saw Rico Dallo go for 1,000 in like 8 games on limited snaps.
Jerry Jones, man. Hey, we gotta rotate some people. But before y'all go, I want to say this, man. Before you go, I want to say this. Jerry Jones is a mastermind. It was planned. You know what? I'm gonna disappear. I'm gonna go dark 330 or whatever they call it. I'm gonna go mute. I'm gonna stay out the limelight. Then I'm gonna open up some cap space, and then I'm gonna put my ass back in front of the camera and tell y'all I ain't doing nothing. That's what just happened.
Exactly.
That's what just happened.
Exactly.
And then what happened? And what happened? All over the news. What do you think tomorrow ESPN gonna open up with tomorrow?
I don't know because I don't watch it.
Well, I'm gonna tell you what they're gonna open up. You ain't gotta watch it. Let me tell you what's gonna open up. They're gonna open up talking about how the Dallas Cowboys just opened up that space, and is Jerry Jones gonna be all in and making moves and all this other stuff, bro? Yep. That's what's gonna happen, bro.
Yep. I'll wait for y'all. I'll wait for y'all to drop y'all jokes.
Happen, bro. That's what's gonna happen, bro. This dude ain't about to use no money, bro. He gonna tell y'all. He gonna tell y'all we ain't got no cap. He gonna tell you we ain't got no cap, bro.
See, but the thing is, we say this. The thing is that we say this. He ain't gonna do nothing. He ain't gonna do nothing. He ain't gonna do nothing. And when he does nothing, you get mad. Why?
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Listen.
Exactly.
Whatever I've been telling you, Angry. I'm just thinking about life without Genty. I'm just thinking about life without Genty.
You got to. You got to put yourself in the minds of Jerry and Stephen Jones.
Hey, look! Before I get off of here, right? 3 years of watching this dude. Okay, I want y'all to understand this. 3 years of watching this dude. Okay, if we don't get Genty, if you don't get this dude behind him, bro, I don't know what to tell you, my man. Okay, because like I've watched this kid for 3 years. He was the number one running back out of North Carolina. Number one running back out of North Carolina. So like the boy's nice. So
with that, I'll say this about the running back class in this draft. It's so vast. There's so many good running backs. There really is. From first pick to seventh round, there's so many. You know what I'm saying? So you can go wrong depending on how you look at it, depending on the type of running back you want. If you want a big body back, go get you an Omarion Hampton.
Do you want good or do you want the best?
You know what I'm saying? But what if he ain't there?
No, I'm just telling you. You know what I mean?
All of these players, all of these running backs coming in, you don't know what you have until you have them.
You don't.
You know,
until
like
you have
with Ashton Genty, you see all the clips, but at the same time, you don't pay attention to the conference that he's in college and how easy that conference was to run on.
Mm-hmm.
Like if he's in the SEC class, like he has got the same yards. So there's a lot of what ifs in this.
Caveats.
You know, you might get an Ashton Genty and he might flop.
I agree, Angie. Henderson or Judkins.
That's a problem too. You don't know. You don't know.
Hey man, appreciate y'all. You still
don't like Johnson? You don't like Johnson at all?
Caleb?
I do like Judkins. I do.
Yeah, y'all like Johnson?
Which one? Caleb Johnson?
Johnson, yeah. Johnson, yeah.
He's pretty,
I like him too, man.
Quick.
Yeah.
He's pretty quick. He does have that home run ability. That's something that I was wondering with Omarion Hampton though.
Like, he don't have breakaway. You don't have too much breakaway. That's why I said get like Marcus Yarn in the back end to help him out with that breakaway speed. You know what I'm saying?
He said Montana say Jenny mid as fuck.
Of course, he's going to say that.
Yeah,
because
As long as-
probably
yeah.
an Eagles fan, he doesn't. The Eagles fans don't want us to get anything.
He's not an Eagle fan.
Right, and then Montana ain't no
Oh,
Eagles
he's
fan.
not.
Montana ain't no Eagle fan.
Okay, all right. But I'm not going to say he's mid. I'm not going to go that far.
Anger, you still got people in the back?
Yes, I do.
Okay, all right. We
Hey,
got
Sports Junkie and ACF, thanks for bringing me on, brother. I'm a hot top next time. You know how y'all go live. Just let me know. I'll be on here with you, man. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Sir.
sir.
salute
All right,
you.
yo.
Thank you.
One love.
Yes, sir.
Who we got in the back?
Right.
Who we got in the back?
And really,
I don't mind sticking around if you all allow it.
Who we got in the back?
all right, we got right now Drew back. What's going on, Drew? Get out the phone, Drew.
This dude just wants to beef tonight. What's up with Philadelphia? Why you always want to beef with somebody, bro?
Can y'all hear me? What no beef?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I'm just coming with like just understanding. Like I'm a fan of the game, right?
Likewise.
So when I say what I say, I'm not trying to cap on you guys. What like Dallas doesn't, you guys don't make me nervous at all. Like I'm more worried about Washington. Like Dallas and New York, you guys are like way behind in my consideration. Not saying you got talent, but this is why I say, and I keep saying this, there's 4 tenets to a football team when you're building a football team that impresses me. It's the offensive line, the defensive line, the coach, and the your offensive line has 2 solidified players on the offensive line. That's BB and Tyler Smith. Solidified players, right? Everybody else, huge question marks. I don't think Dallas's offensive line is really that good. And you could say, oh, Rico rushed for 1,000. 1,000 ain't nothing these days, right? The defensive line, you got Micah, right? Micah can't stop the run. He's a one-trick pony, respectfully. He can't stop the run. Osa is good because Micah gets double teamed. He can't stop the run. After that, I don't know what else you got on that line, right? Quiet. So then you
D-Law was our best run stopper, though. Like, you know what I'm saying? But D-Law got hurt.
And he was injured, but I mean,
he got hurt. You know what I'm saying? So,
like right now, that's what you have that's solidified, right? Linebackers, I don't know. I mean, look, I wish I like Overshawn. I would give Overshawn the whole year. Don't let him come back because he's out of position. He's really a safety playing a linebacker, but he plays really.
Oh no.
Look, go back and look at the college. Go look at this college film. I'm just telling you.
he played linebacker.
It's like defensive line, you got 2 solidified players. Everything else is a question mark. Linebackers, question mark. Corners, Diggs was great. 2 injuries on the same knee. That's suspect, bro. And the last
Also, it looks like Darius Slay.
I know Bland has been hurt last year, but even before last year, I see barbecue chicken. He had one great year like Diggs did. Barbecue chicken.
What?
I'm being. Look at the numbers. See, I go by I don't go by the glitz and the glamour. Look at the numbers. He had that one year where the quarterbacks he got interceptions off. They were all bummed. Do the math. Go back.
That was last year. Year one.
Oh, I just said, don't take GM, Drew's word for it. Go back and you check the numbers. The interceptions he got, good, great, all bumps. I know when he came to Philly, barbecue chicken. Last year, barbecue. Right? So,
hey, Drew. You breaking down the analysis of our whole. You break
33 to 14.
You breaking down the analysis of our whole squad, man. But you forgot, bro. Y'all, the year before last, y'all was real good, bro. Then y'all lost like 10 in a row, bro. Saquon Barkley changed y'all whole squad. Hold on, bro. Saquon Barkley changed y'all whole squad, bro. Saquon Barkley is the big factor for the Eagles, the success they had, man. Because Jalen Hurts did not have a good season, bro.
That's cap.
All right.
Because, hold on, 2022, when we went to the Super Bowl, and Jalen outplayed Patrick Mahomes again, was Saquon on that?
Bro, Jalen Hurts is the reason they lost that Super Bowl. He fumbled, bro. Listen, he fumbled the ball and they got a touchdown.
Did he win? How many Super Bowls does he have?
Hold on. When Jalen left the game, was the Eagles ahead. When the Eagles
Wait a
left,
minute.
in
Hold
the-
on.
Yo,
Let me put this in perspective.
yo, Drew.
Y'all were winning. Y'all
Drew.
were winning.
Hold
Y'all were
on.
winning in that first Super Bowl. Patty Mahomes went out. He came back and lit y'all to pieces. Don't sit here and tell me that.
Drew.
I'm
Don't
not
sit there and tell me that.
Drew.
Y'all were winning. You had every
Drew,
chance.
listen. Drew, we give you your prop. We gave Philly their props to win the Super Bowl, bro. We're not gonna sit up here and act like they just some all great. We gonna act like they some world beaters, bro.
Hold on, I'm looking at the ops. I'm looking at all my ops in the division, which I should do because I'm.
Man,
Do you ever go to the Giants?
Hold on, the Giants are actually. I'll tell you this, my man. The Giants are one quarterback and
Don't do it. Hold
on, let me. They're quarterback and the number 2 receiver and a half decent running back on your heels because they have a better defense. They probably after us they have the best defensive line in the division.
Seriously, but we haven't lost to them. We haven't lost to them in Dak's inception,
bro. I'm
talking
about
inception. We have never lost to them.
Yeah.
If you look at the Giants' defensive line as a whole, after us, they have the best defensive line in the division, bro.
That's with Cooper Rush. Even with Cooper Rush, they couldn't beat the Cowboys. And we were trash this year. They are not a quarterback and a number 2 receiver and a possible good running back. They already have a pretty good running back. I like Tyrone Tracy. They already have 2 good receivers. They have 3 good receivers, if you ask me.
Yeah, Chata,
They're just a bad team.
Damn it.
What's up with the link today?
I had to get a word in edgewise. Y'all motherfuckers go forever, man. Y'all gotta let people talk.
What did he say?
I forgot. He be tripping. Your boy be tripping.
Edward said I changed the subject or something. Go back to what did he say? He said sports fan. He said sports fan junkie. You changed the subject. He was right about the Cowboys. Then you jumped on the Eagles' weaknesses. That's not what it's all about. If you won the Super Bowl, they are world beaters. Yeah. Bro, I did a whole video giving them their props. What am I? But he's coming on here just picking our whole team apart. I gave him their props. I gave Super Bowl. I did a whole video on it. I gave them all their props, bro. But I'm not gonna.
He said that the one was barbecue chicken, and that all the quarterbacks that he got an interception on
were bums. That's what he said.
That was down to everybody.
That's what he said.
That was down to everybody. And not only interceptions, he running them back. He running them back.
You got it on guard.
Year 1, he had 5 interceptions. Year 1, and only played like 8 games. Year 1. But I guess they were all bums. I guess when we smoked the Eagles, when they came to Dallas the year before, they were bums too, huh? When A.J. Brown decided to call my man Gilly old and got clamped up.
They're gonna say that was regular season, bro. So you know how this go. You know how this go.
Let's move the goalpost some more.
Yeah, but I'm just telling you how I go, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm just telling you how I go, man. You know what I mean? But so far, like, I'm at a C now, man. I was at a D. They made some moves, opened up some cap.
He showed up.
I'm at C.
Jalen Hurts showed up without a running game in the Super Bowl because they geared themselves to play the run. That's why.
Chata, what up?
Choctaw.
Y'all hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you can now.
Good now.
Damn, bro, Restream tweaking, gang.
For real. Been trying to get you in for a minute, man.
Hey, nah, though. How y'all doing?
I'm good, man.
We hanging in there, man. How you doing, brother?
I'm all right. You know what I'm saying? I'm just ready for this drag. You know what I'm saying? See a lot of Cowboy fans get hurt when they don't get this. All these overrated.
Oh man,
out again, man.
What?
It looked like he was getting ready to start cooking too, man.
Yeah, he
yeah,
was.
he was. He was. And I was
Damn
going to
it.
allow
Yo.
it. Like,
Call back.
my thing is, how can you say there are three things about a team that would impress me? It's not about what impresses me. It's about what gets seats in the stands, or it gets butts in the stands, and wins you playoff games and Super Bowls. There isn't a team that Dax had complete without injury that was able to make a good run.
His rookie year, but then he ran into Aaron Rodgers. That's what I be telling people, man. He ran into if Aaron Rodgers wasn't there that year, he would have went to the NFC Championship game his rookie season.
Probably
When I tell him that, bro, that was Aaron Rodgers. And then let me tell you something. Not only was matter of fact, I take that back. Dak beat Aaron Rodgers in that game, but the defense allowed this dude to throw a 40-yard up the sideline thing to put Mason Crosby. And
tell
kick
him I
the
was
damn
on the
field goal,
phone.
man.
Yeah.
All right, Chalk. What's up, baby? I think he said he had to take a call.
Yeah, put your phone on
airplane. What's that?
Can you hear me? It look like it's about to cut out, bro.
No, we can hear you now.
We hear you.
What the? Every time we say we can hear you, it's a wrap. Like, what happened?
I think somebody is he getting a phone call maybe, and that's why.
I don't know.
I don't know. He a busy man. If he
everybody else is working for it.
That this happened.
Yeah, it's working. It's working for everybody that's hitting the link. So
I'm not expecting the Cowboys to go out there and get me the greatest free agents, because let's be realistic. We can't afford them all. There is, unfortunately, a salary cap. Okay. Yeah, we cleared up 50 some odd million. All right, that can get you 4 players in free agency, and that's all I want. That's all I expected. Get me 4. Get me 3 more than you did last year, and I'm happy.
I don't think I heard some people in the chat say it might have been Big Time. I think it was Big Time that said they freed up the cap to sign their own players. You know, we had like 25, 26 free agents. So he's saying
we're not signing back 26. We're not signing back 26. We're not signing. Unfortunately, I don't think
signing who?
We're not signing back 26. Was 26.
Oh no! Hell no! I can name 10, 5 on top of my head right now that I wouldn't bring back.
Like, let's be happy with the fact that we don't have to scour the lands for a guard because we just signed Brock Hoffman. Let's be happy that we don't have to scour the lands for a DT because we just extended Osa. Let's be happy that we don't have to scour the lands for somebody who can be a good special teams piece because we just tendered Turpin. And the point of that tender.
That's you?
Oh, that's me.
I was saying, who is ringing?
That was the wife.
Yeah, what's going on, man?
That was the wife. My bad. Like, you know what I'm saying, like, yeah, that was the wife. She's gonna have to be mad for another couple minutes. You know what I'm saying? But we don't have to spend all this newly found cash on just bringing guys back who didn't really move the needle for us in the first place. You know what I'm saying? That's what the draft is for. That's what you did. Like, those say, where we at now? I think we have 14 free agents at this point. I think we're down to like 14 free agents. We don't need to bring all of them back. Would I like to have Chauncey Colston back? Hell yeah. I think Chauncey did a hell of a role last year. Carl Lawson? Yeah, definitely. I would love to have those.
We're going to edit that part out, bro, because I got love for you, man. We don't want you on the couch. We don't want you on the couch tonight, bro. You're going to tell your wife. She's going to watch it back like I call her back. She got to wait.
I tell her that all the time. We're podcast right now, y'all.
That's what's up, man.
Here's the question: what do y'all want to see? Angry. What do you want to see, bro?
Yeah, I want to know this. I want to know this too.
What do I want to see as far as what right now?
As far as free agency is concerned. I'll say this. Let's keep it realistic.
Okay, let's keep it realistic. I want them to be players in free agency and to get players that we can use that can better the team. No name attached.
Like Kendricks.
All right.
No name attached. I mean, if we have a good player in free agency that we're looking to get and he's attainable, he's bargainable. That's not a fucking word, but a bargain. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, then go after him. But it doesn't have to be the highest paid player or the highest costing player in free agency.
It
But
don't.
if you look
Be smart about.
if you look around the league, that's been
Be
the
smart
blueprint.
about the free agents. Be smart about the free agents that's out there, and also be smart about what you need. You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's
all
the
right,
blueprint.
we know.
That's the blueprint, though. Like I don't know, bro. Maybe I'm
Yeah,
just different. Maybe I'm
me
different.
personally.
I seen the Rams go all in with big players. They won a Super Bowl, bro. I just seen Philadelphia Eagles go play all these players, bro, and they go win a Super Bowl. Why is it that the Dallas Cowboys always want to go get these bargain players? I don't agree, man. I ain't saying go use all your money on all these players, bro, but you need to go get elite talent, bro. You need elite talent to win a Super Bowl, bro. You cannot go out here.
Tell me how the Washington Commanders didn't have an elite squad, but they made it to the NFC Championship.
Bro, because them dudes about to get paid. A lot of them dudes about to, because they first of all they got this dude. First of all, they got Dan Quinn. They don't got Jerry. First, we got to start at the top. Our organization is the Washington organization.
You just answered your question.
As of right now, is a better ran organization than the Cowboys as far as
You just
on the
answered your
field.
question.
As far I ain't talking about business, I'm talking about on the field. That's how they was able to do it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? If you got money available, bro, I am not saying you just go out there and throw your money away. I am not saying that, bro. What I am saying is you try to get the best player, man. I don't care what his name is, man. You try to get if Myles Garrett is the best player in free agency, you try to get him. You know what I'm saying? Do you not think? I want to answer y'all this question. I just, and I'm gonna shut up. Do you not believe that the Philadelphia Eagles just signed Saquon Barkley? Do you not believe they're gonna be a player for Myles Garrett?
Oh, I know they're gonna be a player.
Why? They just won a Super Bowl. Why? Why they gonna get it? Exactly. So why is it that the Dallas Cowboys don't have the same mind? I don't know, bro.
This is if the Cleveland Browns even accept a trade and don't think for a second the only shining light that they have on their damn team. Don't think for a second that they don't want a king's ransom for them. And will anybody be able to even afford this guy?
No,
it's not the same as far as free agency. Free agency, he's available. You don't have to give up any picks or anything like that.
I agree, but at the same time, when a person comes out and says they demand a trade and want to trade, it kind of lowers their value because now the world knows you want out. Now they don't have to trade.
Their value.
Hold on. No, but it lowers it because the world knows you out. It's you out. They know you want to get rid of him, bro. You know what I'm saying? So not you want to get rid of him, but they know he want to leave. You think they want a scoring player up off in their locker room next year? Because some of these players want Myles Garrett rich. He mess around and sit out, do all kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I'm pretty sure, bro. I ain't saying it's gonna happen. I said this multiple times on here, man. I don't know how many times I gotta keep saying it. I ain't saying you get him, but you make the phone call, bro. You reach out to see what it'll take. You know what I mean? It ain't guaranteed. They not even gonna call him, bro.
But then when we don't, but okay. So we make the phone call. They say no. You still gonna be mad?
No, because you tried. You know what I'm saying?
But,
tried.
All right.
You tried. Derrick Henry, you didn't call him. You didn't even call him. The dude was in Dallas. You didn't even call him.
We make the phone call. They say no. But then he goes to the Eagles.
But I can't get mad at. But I can't blame Jerry because you tried. You tried. And I ain't talking about try with no bullshit, bro. We're gonna send you a 5th round pick for Myles Garrett. We got to be reasonable. You know what I mean? We gotta be reasonable.
You know what's reasonable? You want to know what's reasonable for Myles Garrett?
Don't say it, man. I know
you know I'm gonna say it.
You about to make the chat mad. You about to make the chat
Number
mad,
one
man.
pick. Number one pick. Michael Parsons. That would make it happen.
And then go ahead and sprinkle on maybe 1 or 2 more picks. Won't be another first.
Would you trade Michael? Would you trade Michael Cross for Garrett? Even swap? Would you? I'm asking you. Would you do that?
No. If I'm going player for player, if I'm going, see, here's the thing.
No. See, you about to see.
No. Hear me out. I'm glad you said that. because I'm of the mindset, if you want my 25-year-old guy for your 29-year-old guy, and I haven't even paid my 25-year-old guy yet, that means you're going to have to pay my 25-year-old guy. I don't necessarily have to pay your 29-year-old guy. I can have you take all that. So this is what I want for my 25-year-old guy, who probably has more upside than what the 29-year-old guy has.
I don't know about that, but go ahead.
Hear me out. I'm going to need your second-round pick. You want Micah Parsons? Oh no, I'm keeping my 12. I want your second round pick. I want your first round second pick.
That wasn't my question. That wasn't my question though.
You said, would I trade him player for player? Yes, I would trade him player for player.
No, but I didn't say no picks. I said no picks. I said straight across. Would you trade him player for player?
Then no. It's not that doesn't work out for me.
All right, I got you.
Because if I'm going to lose,
I wouldn't do it.
Top end edge rusher for another top end edge rusher. What else am I going to have with that one top end edge rusher, who's probably only got like 4 years left in his body to play?
But you know, Myles Garrett is a Hall of Famer right now.
Of course, I know this.
You don't know this. You don't know Michael is a Hall of Famer right now. You don't. You don't. Like you can't. He been in the league 4 years, bro. Are we gonna keep it real? He's been in the league 4. So you telling me, bro? So you telling me? Okay, let's say. All right, man. You
continue.
You cannot
Michael
tell me
Parsons
right now.
Michael Parsons at the end of Michael Parsons' career. At the end of Michael Parsons' career, he is as much of a Hall of Famer as Zach Martin is.
That's not true, bro.
It is true.
It's not true, bro. Zach Martin got a larger body of work.
I mean, if we looked at Darren Woodson, we would have considered, wouldn't he be up in the Hall of Fame?
Bro, I told y'all this multiple times, bro. I know, Angry, you heard me say this. When you mention Hall of Fame, if you have to think about it, you do not go, bro.
Not a thought.
You know what I mean? If I tell you Jerry Rice, do you got to think about that?
No, I have to think about Michael Parsons.
If I tell you Myles Garrett, you don't got to think about that. If I tell you Michael Parsons, I have to think about that as of right now, bro. He has done nothing. All right, bro. All right, bro. We just agree to disagree. We just agree to disagree.
I mean, for me personally, there is no thought. There is no thought.
So if he ended his career right now, he's a Hall of Famer.
I'm not going to say that he hasn't done
it. All right, then, man. You know what I'm saying? If Myles Garrett ended his career right now, he's a Hall of Famer, right?
There isn't a player who has only played 5 years that is a Hall of Famer.
Right. Maybe, but you try to use that word, but you just use that word, bro. But you just use that word. I know. That's why I said, bro.
11 years. He's played 11 years.
You're missing my point, though. You're missing my point, though, bro. I said you can't use Zach Martin because he got a larger body of work. So now I'm telling you the same thing when I said Michael Parsons. I'm telling you the same thing. You can't say that.
What I said was at the end of Michael Parsons' career,
you're assuming
he is as much of a Hall of that's what it's all about, a projection, right?
I ain't projecting Myles Garrett. I'm telling you he's a Hall of Famer.
Damn, he ain't made to the Hall of Fame.
Like
that's projection as well, though, bro.
He's been playing 7-8 years. Yeah, he better be a Hall of Famer.
And that's my point, bro. That's my point. Y'all acting like I don't want to trade Michael, bro, but y'all acting like Myles Garrett is some 34, 35-year-old, bro. Y'all tripping.
No, he's 29.
That ain't old, bro.
No, but he probably given the position, he's probably only got 3 to 4 years left. DeMarcus Lawrence is playing in his, if he comes back, he's playing in his 11th year, and he's going through injury after injury. Now, not all football players are the same. Not everybody's the same. Some dudes can play till some dudes can be Tom Brady. Some dudes can be Aaron Rodgers. Some dudes can be Aaron Donald. Some dudes can do that. But
DeMarcus Lawrence ain't never been Myles Garrett.
I'm not saying that he was. What I'm saying is, look at the body of. If you're looking at the longevity, right? DeMarcus Lawrence is playing in his 11th year. His body has taken so much punishment that he may not have another 2 to 3 years left. By the time Myles Garrett gets to 11th year, That's 3 years, bro. That's 3 more years. By the time he gets to his 11th year, that is a lot of punishment to take. I don't care how big you are. Aaron Donald retired after 10.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's no guarantee that Myles Garrett is going to continue to be Myles Garrett after year 10, after year 11. There's no guarantee.
That's true. I wouldn't trade him, bro. I was just asking you, like, would you do it?
But
What if you look
the
at
average,
what if they're looking at like the structure of Dak's contract? Like we got a 3-4 year window. We trying to go all in now. You know what I'm saying? Like,
all right, so
I think Micah should be pushing for Garrett and pushing for, not even Garrett, because Micah came out and said he wanted them not to be stagnant and all this. It don't gotta be Garrett, bro. That's just that's one of the biggest names. All I'm saying, bro, is don't wait until day 2 and 3 and 4 when all the top elite players is gone. Then you come and get these other players that you can cover them with a little bit of nothing, and they just come over here, bro. Don't do that. That's all I'm saying, bro. That's all I'm saying.
Let me put this in perspective. The Eagles won the Super Bowl last year on defense because they had something that we let walk out the door the year prior. Depth.
And
you got Jalen Carter, and then you got Jordan Davis. 2 big bodies. They don't be on the field together that much. They don't. There's a lot of rotation going on. And the fact that we don't have that 2023, Dak's MVP year, the reason why we were so damn good, depth on the front 7. Depth, we had it. We had interchangeable pieces. We didn't have that last year. We didn't have that because everybody was injured.
Listen, you know what I'm scared of, Angry? And Kinfolk fam, you know what I'm scared of, bro? See, I would be with you guys, bro, if the Philadelphia Eagles and the Washington was not in our division. These teams are in our division, bro. And Washington went to the NFC Championship game last year. Philly won the Super Bowl. So we have to try to keep up with our division, bro. These dudes, Washington got a gang of money available, bro. They're going to be throwing money all out the door to bring in better players. And what we going to do is keep waiting on day 2 and day 3 to bring in some like, come on, bro. If we doing this, bro, if we doing this, we ain't going to be shit, bro.
They got a gang of money. And how long did it take Washington? How long was Washington mediocre to get that gang of money and to have that first round pick for Jaden Daniels, all this stuff? They've been mediocre for years.
I understand that, Angry, and I agree with you on that aspect of it. But we're not talking about how long it took them to get there. They here now, and they in our division. So we have to try to keep up with the people in our division. In order to make the playoffs, you got to win the division, or you got to get in the wild card, or you got to win the conference. I do not see Dallas Cowboys winning the conference. So can we agree on that?
Let me ask you something. Let me ask you something.
Can we agree on that first?
I can't agree on nothing until
let me ask you something. Who was the last back-to-back NFC East winner?
Nobody.
Philadelphia, 2004. 2003 and 2004. 2002, 2003, 2004. That was the last time we had a back-to-back NFC East champion. The NFC East is wide open.
Wait.
All right. I feel you.
The NFC East is wide open.
I feel you.
By the logic of most Eagles fans in the past, and they say in the past 3 years they've been to 2 Super Bowls. In the past 8 years they've been to 3. Right? If that was the case, and they're the gold standard, why are they just like us, just like New York, just like Washington, inconsistent in winning the NFC East?
No, I get that, but if Jerry Jones don't do nothing with all that money he just opened up, it's gonna be the first back-to-back NFC East champion in over here, bro. You know what I'm saying? I still don't see it. You know what I mean? I want to be able to compete, bro, and I want to be able to compete.
All right,
JB, what's the deal, JB? You done spent this whole life trying to discredit the quarterback of the team that you root for. Why? Like, what do you get? Do you get a stimulus check from it? You get commission from it or something? Like, who cares? Like, damn. We've been talking about something completely different, and you still on Dak Prescott. Like, leave that alone, bro.
JB,
Wow.
They love to hate this dude. I don't know what
JB
this dude has done to
JB
make
do
people
not like
hate him
that.
so much.
I don't
I
get it.
know.
JB do
I
not like
don't.
Dak, man.
I don't
JB
get
not
it.
like
Like,
JB do not like Dak, man, at all.
Like,
wow,
but
I don't
damn,
get
is that
it.
gonna ruin your NFL, your Dallas Cowboy experience? Like, damn.
If we've seen nothing else this past season, without Dak Prescott, we trash bum diddles.
Can
We
I
garbage. Hot
can I
garbage.
can I ask
Hot
y'all
garbage.
can I ask y'all a question real quick, bro? And I really mean this, right? You know
I'm
what I mean?
listening.
Why is it? And I ain't just necessarily talking about JB. I'm talking about what is it about Dak Prescott that make people dislike him so much? Like, it can't just be because he didn't win a Super. A lot of championship.
Because he's a good person.
You know what I mean? What is
He's
it
a good-
about him? Like, I don't. It gotta be something, bro. Like, do you not like the
He's
way
a
he
good-
talk or the way he dress, his money?
He's a good person.
The way people be acting is like they paid Dak the money and he didn't win. Like it came out of their pocket. Like, it seems like it's not. When I talk about certain players, bro, I be talking about it from an on the field perspective. I might grill
Exactly.
I done talked about Dak Prescott in a couple of videos, bro. He threw an interception or something. You know what I mean?
Does he have room to grow? Hell
But
yeah.
I don't never make it personal. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of these people be making it personal, and I don't understand that. And I just want to ask y'all.
I don't know that.
Why do y'all know
these people? I don't know these people personally that hate them or like I come down on Jalen Squirts because he's an Eagle. I come down on AJ Brown because he's an Eagle. I come down on Devontae Smith because he's an Eagle. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like your team. That doesn't mean I gotta hate you. No. Like, and for our own fan base to feel this way about this guy. Like, y'all really that butthurt that Tony Romo went down with a bad back, and this dude took the reins and took them further than what Romo did?
It got to be more than that, man. It got to be more than that. It got to be something.
Come on. He's not a bad person. That's number one. He's not a bad person. He's probably the most consummate gentleman I've ever heard speak. All right, maybe he's a little too company man. He's not controversial. You know what I'm saying? Do you want him to be that dog? Well, guess what? I saw that dog. I saw that dog 2 years ago in Seattle when Worley tried to put a hit on him out of bounds, and he looked at him and said, I can do this. I'm a big body. Stared him down, went to the sideline, said, Michael, go get me a fucking stop. Is that the guy you want? Because if that's the guy you want, then that's the guy you're going to get.
I think people forget, man. You remember that playoff game? I think it was against Seattle when Dak Prescott was out there doing windmills over people trying to get in the end zone, man. He was out there balling, bro. Like, when you get him some players, bro, he be out, man. It make you look different, bro. You get some players around him.
The criticisms that they have for Dak Prescott, and I'm not just talking about our fan base or any other fan base, ESPN, all these, the criticisms that they have for Dak Prescott, I see these other quarterbacks do a lot worse. And get nothing. They just love to hate Dak Prescott. They really do.
Yeah, because Lamar Jackson got damn near the same record, almost.
Doing 5 in the playoffs.
He don't get this. He don't get this hate.
He's been to an AFC championship. Don't forget, he's gotten to an AFC championship.
And lost.
Don't forget, even though Josh Allen's MVP season is nowhere close to what Dak Prescott's second runner-up MVP season was, he still gets the MVP, and he got to the AFC championship. Hold on now.
Joe Burrow got 2 number 1 elite receivers. Ain't won no Super Bowl.
Come on, man.
I don't understand it, but whatever, man. I want to ask y'all that.
I'm just supporting my team and the people that and I'm not gonna sit here and be negative just to be negative. There's no sense in that. You know, like I said earlier, that's like saying, oh, Calvin got a job. Forget him.
I didn't like
good on that.
I didn't like the Brian hire. But once he hired and he was a Dallas Cowboy coach, I ain't said nothing about him since, bro. I got behind him. He a Dallas Cowboy coach. But what I'm gonna do? What I'm gonna wish the man bad? Wish him like you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't have hired Brian, but once they stamped it and he was the coach, I accepted it, bro, and I moved on.
I'm gonna be happy. I'm glad they hired Brian.
Right?
Because there's a visual change from coaching staff to the way that the Joneses are moving at this very moment. Now, I'm not saying that they're going to do everything that we want on our wish list. They probably won't.
That's what gets
they probably won't. You know what I'm saying? They probably won't. But Here's the hoping. Hey, JB, come on, man. Cut it out, bro. Cut it out, bro.
He said exactly what you said he was going to say. Been an AFC championship.
Come on, bro. That's the AFC. I don't care nothing about the AFC. We NFC over here. Okay. Come on, bro. Dak is a very big threat. Dak is a very big threat. Everybody that they put above Dak can't hold a candle. I think this past year was Lamar Jackson's best season as a passer. As a passer. Dak's been this since 2016. One of the best passers in the game. Very cerebral. Very cerebral.
This shit is mentally draining. Real talk. It's mentally draining. I'm over here like just.
I try not to look at it. I try not to look at the thread.
Like, I mean, you know, I do it to bring people's comments up, but just the same shit over.
Same talking points. All of them sound exactly like Stephen A. and Chris Canty.
It's just crazy. Like, we were talking about Michael Parsons, JB, and here you were still talking about Dak. So it's not like y'all brought him up. Come on, dude.
Dak can play defense. Dak do not play defense. Dak is a quarterback, bro.
Like damn. How can we make this team better? That's the question. How can we make this team better? Dak Prescott's under contract for the next 4 years. CeeDee Lamb's under contract for the next 4. You got your quarterbacks and stuff set up. How do you make it better under him? Fuck what he did 3 years ago.
You go get that man a running back. You go get him a running back. Get his run game. Get him a run game. You know what I'm saying? And go get that man another receiver, bro. And he'll show you. You know what I'm saying? He'll show you. You know what I mean? What type of player he is. You know what I'm saying? He'll show you. It'll open up a lot of things, bro. You know what I mean? But he don't get the same. And I know a big part of it is because he's I understand the outside fan base hating on him because it's Dallas Cowboys. People hate on the Dallas Cowboys. I get that part. Because I be in the store sometime, bro. Minding my business. Just to be in there with a Cowboy jersey. Somebody in the aisle. Cowboys suck. Like, I get it, bro. I know y'all get the same thing, bro. But I accept that because that's other fan bases. But inside our own, inside our own fan base, bro, I don't understand it, bro.
It's insane to me. It's insane. The best way to make this team better is by honestly like taking a chance on a big name free agent on the offense and taking a chance on a semi-big name free agent on the defense, and then getting depth. That is the best way you can. Dak Prescott has already proven that he can turn water into wine with wide receivers. If you don't believe me, ask Cedric Wilson. He got 2 contracts because of Dak Prescott. If you don't believe me, ask Dalton Schultz. He's playing for the Texans right now. You know what I'm saying? If you don't believe me, Brown, he played with the Washington Commanders. You know what I'm saying? Like, so to think that Dak can't elevate anybody, you're kidding yourself.
Yeah, I think you know what I think about him. I don't even want to waste time on it because you can't.
The defensively, get me a corner and get me either a linebacker or another DT. Bring back Carl Lawson and Chauncey Golston, but give me a linebacker and or DT. You give me a big body DT, I'm happy. I don't want nothing else. Then you could go ahead and draft BPA. Best linebacker, best corner, best wide receiver, best running back, and depth it out. Depth that joint out. So that way and then remember, we do play in the UDFAs. We play in the UDFAs. And with this draft class, there's so much of certain positions, running back, DT, linebackers, wide receivers. You're going to find something in there that can help you out. I mean, depth-wise. So,
okay, I'm about to say your volume dropped down a little bit.
I don't know what the hell happened right there.
Yeah,
I'll tell you.
Yeah, see, like, I try to highlight and everything, and my bad being off kilter, getting off my pivot, Cowboys Nation. But you guys saw in real time how that shit could just be super draining.
It is.
In real time. It's like, man.
I want to comment on them all the time. Like, what's wrong with y'all? Like, don't y'all realize this ain't the 90s, bro? For one, the game is just a wee bit softer. This is not the 90s. So when you run into teams like the Ravens who play smash mouth football, when you run into the Eagles who play smash mouth, it's not something that we've seen in quite a while. Right. You know what I'm saying? So you have to adapt to this. You got to adapt to it. Eberflus, he believes in bigger DTs. He believes in being able to hit home with 4. He doesn't believe in let's blitz, 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 blitz. No, he wants the linebackers to be clear and free to do their job. So that means the front 4 has to do their job. So that way the corners and the safeties can do their job. That's how his defense works.
And I truly believe, like, I know that we're going to be looking for defensive tackle and everything in the draft, but I feel like defensive tackle, corner, and cornerback would be the 2, and maybe the Mike linebacker if you haven't figured out what you wanted to do with Eric Kendricks. But those are the 3 positions that I would look toward in free agency just to get veteran presence there. You know,
Give me a break. All right. I agree with that 100%. I agree with that. If you're gonna, I would rather you spend the money free agency wise on defense, because at least you're getting plug and play players.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? I'll take that. So offensively, if I ask for anything from free agency, give me a DK. Go trade for DK. Go trade for a big body receiver. That is a plug and play guy who has a reputation for doing what we need him to do. Because what we need from our receivers is what DK does on the regular. He's a bruising blocker. You know what I'm saying? He's big as hell, fast as hell, athletic as hell. That dude, in the right circumstance, he's a 1A. He's a 1A, 1B.
Like DK, he would be the ultimate. Like, if we were gonna look at free agency, I think he would be the ultimate pairing with CeeDee Lamb. Like, and then
still in the draft, give me another one. So that way he has 2 great receivers to learn behind.
Yeah.
Let Flournoy flourish. Let Mingo finally let's finally see what we spent our 4th round draft pick on. I already saw shades of it. Last year. I want to see it in totality. I think that, like, people are shitting on Mingo. I think he's better than what people are giving him credit for.
Right.
I think he's a lot better.
I'm hoping so. I truly hope so. Yo, Sports Junkie, where'd you go, bro? Oh, there you go. Okay.
Oh, you know what he done. You know what he done. He already done. He had to stuff himself with black. I understand, baby. I understand. That comes later.
Man, I heard y'all talking about Mingo, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got nothing against Mingo. I just don't think if Mingo would have been something that they plan to do, I have no problem with it. But in my personal opinion, I have my personal opinion. I think they did that because the Cowboy Nation, because they was getting too loud. So at the end of the year, they want to do something. We're gonna do something, and I think that's what it was, bro. You know what I mean? Because I think they could have gave up a 5th for Mingo. You gave up a 4th for Mingo, for real?
No. All right, the pick that was given up, I agree. But I'll say this: I think they made the right move by getting Mingo. I think our coaching staff botched the job, just like they did with the running backs.
That's true.
I'm just being honest. I think Mike McCarthy botched that job. Because if you get a big body receiver in there, and it's been clear since week 3 that CD needs a running mate, and you can see that Tolbert's not it. You can see that Jalen Brooks, who keeps fumbling over his own feet, ain't it. And you have to rely on Cavante to get that young man in the game and utilize him.
Yeah, I believe that the organization, the NFL execs and GMs around the league laugh at Jerry behind closed doors, bro. I believe I'll call Jerry. We can get Jerry a little bit of something. Look what Trey Lance. Look how he got swindles out of Trey Lance and stuff like that, right? Then look at Amari Cooper. He go over there.
I think that's a coaching thing too. I think the whole Trey Lance thing was a coaching thing too.
I know, but listen, I'm not talking about on the field. I'm talking about up the room, the picks.
I got you.
You get Amari Cooper. You send him up over there. Then the Bills go get him for less than you did. Debo over here go for a 5th. You go get Mingo for a 4th. It's like I think. I don't know, bro. They I think Dallas is who you call if you're trying to swindle somebody, man. And Jerry Jones will go for it, bro. It just history shows us that. Like this Jerry Jones right here is not the Jerry Jones of the 90s, the old Jerry Jones, bro. He would take leaps, bro. He always say, I gamble. I gamble. I got my business gambled. I got the Cowboys. I gamble. I put all my money in the cow. I gamble. This dude don't gamble on nothing, bro. Nothing. He take the little the you know what I mean, and he always got these.
Yes, Mingo is still under contract. We picked up his contract. He is still on his rookie contract, so he has another. After last year, I think he has another 3 years on his rookie contract. So we have him until 2027. We have him up until 2027. So yes, Mingo is under contract, which means utilize him as if he is your ex-receiver, because that's exactly what he is. 6'3", 220. That's an ex-receiver, wouldn't you say?
I would probably keep him out of all the receivers we got.
No,
Him and
Flournoy.
Yeah.
Him and Flournoy.
Yeah, I
They're
think,
both.
and he's young. He's young.
What I like about those two is they literally, I think, looking at it, they mirror each other. They like if they were standing side by side and they had no name and they just had helmets with visors on, you wouldn't be able to tell which one was which. They mirror each other. They're both literally the same size as far as stature and width. You know what I'm saying? They're both really big dudes. Did Flournoy need a little bit more time to learn? Yeah. Again, I think that was a coaching botch. Like a lot of the stuff that, just like the Rico Dowdle thing with the Zeke Elliott and this one and that one, that was a botched coaching job. They were playing around with running back so much they forgot about who they actually had. And then when they finally decided to give it to Rico, Rico showed them what you missed out on for the first 8 games.
I don't know if that was a botched coaching situation. Why am I hearing myself? Hello?
Mm-hmm.
All right. I don't know if that was a botched coaching situation as it was more of Jerry sticking his nose into it. Jerry trying to get Zeke Elliott on the field as opposed to going with
I get that. I agree with that. Because, yeah, I agree with that. Which handicapped you. That handicapped you.
Mm-hmm.
Like, doing it that way handicapped you.
Let's do this, bro. Let's get ready to. It's been like 2 hours and 30 minutes, but let's go ahead.
Yeah, I gotta go clean. I gotta go clean my second set of labs anyway. So
let's go clean up. So let's do like a sum it all up, bro. You know what I'm saying? They opened up some. They restructured the CD. I give them an A for that. You restructured CD, A. You know what I'm saying? You signed Osa for less than market value. I think he could have got on the open market.
25.
A. You know what I'm saying? You go reconstruct Dak to bring up more money. A. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? So what are you going to do with this money is the next thing for me. You know what I mean? I would sign Micah. If you're not going to sign him, trade him, whatever. I'm not saying trading, but I'm saying if he's not in your future, don't be waiting around, bros. Get him done now. You know what I'm saying? That's, you know what I mean? Don't be waiting and all that. You know what I'm saying? And then go up off in this draft, 2 skill positions, bro. I mean, 2 skill in the first 2 rounds. That's my opinion. In the first 2 rounds, I ain't no D tackles, no offensive linemen, none of that. You know what I'm saying? In the first 2 rounds. And an attack free agency, bro. That's what I would do if I was a Cowboys organization, bro. And that's how I sum it up, bro.
Yeah, really.
All right. Let me sum this up real quick. All right. So as you said, you get an A+ for aggressiveness for Dak and CD, Osa, making sure that we don't have to worry about a guard at least until the draft. I appreciate that. It would be nice if you could show just a little bit more selective aggression when it comes to the room. You know what I'm saying? Oh, wait a minute. Selective aggression. Defensively, as Angry and I were discussing, playing free agency. Like I'm of the mindset, sign 1, draft 2. That's the mindset I'm in. Sign 1, draft 2. You got 10 draft picks. Make it work. You know what I'm saying? All in all, I just want this team to be better. I'm not expecting a Super Bowl or greatness or any of that. I'm just expecting to be entertained, and I'm expecting to see my guys play harder than they did last year without injury. Okay, let's keep that in mind. They were injured last year, but let's see what happens without injury. And with that being said, man, I enjoyed being here with y'all. As always, Angry, my guy.
We missed one thing. And Angry said this the other day. I forgot about this. We didn't talk about this today. They put a tender on Turpin.
Turpin, yeah. Now, what that means, if Angry was saying it right, what that means is if a team matches or gives him more, then we'll pick up their second round pick.
Yeah,
whether it be for this year is unknown. But if it isn't for this year, then it would definitely be for next year.
Yeah, Angry said that. I forgot. I wanted to mention that when we was on live, but that's all I want to say.
But we still do, even with that tender, we still do have an opportunity to match.
Okay.
So if another team comes in with more, say, all right, look, we'll give you 7. We have the opportunity to match.
But they won't.
You know
They won't. But go ahead, Angry. Go ahead, Angry.
You never know. But with that being said, man, I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all having me. It's always a pleasure. Angry, go ahead and wrap up for us.
Hey, you at work?
Yeah.
I ain't never talked to you at home. Every time we at work.
Once.
Oh, what? Okay. My bad. What up, Angry?
Geez, y'all some long-winded motherfuckers, boy. I'm trying to get in. I can't get in edgewise. Like, I'm just, so I'm like chilling. But guys, thank you. Thank each and every one of y'all who's come on here, who's blessed us with your knowledge and information on the game. We truly appreciate the trolls in the chat who are Eagles fans as well as Cowboys fans.
Boy, do we.
But it's been real. But we got to end it here because I got to get something to eat, y'all. Thank you. If you're not following Sports Junkie, please follow Sports Junkie over on this platform, Sports Junkie. Got the Angry Cowboys fan right here. You can follow if you're not subscribed to the channels. And go over to the Facts Over Feelings YouTube channel and subscribe there as well. What'd you say, Mike?
I said, this is Hoodie Kush here. Basement Boys will be out 2026, 2027 season. Yo, don't worry. I'll be around.
Basement Boys.
Yes, sir.
All right. Look for that 26, 27, y'all. But thank you guys.
Gentlemen.
All right, my man. We out of here.
You know we gotta give facts over feeling. Angry Cowboys fan and Sports Junkie straight chilling. If you want that raw and uncut with them Cowboys facts, put your comment in the chat, cause you know we'll talk back. Leave the hating at the door and just chill with the vibe. And if you with it, hit the like button and subscribe. If facts over feeling, this is how it's designed. So buckle up, everybody, and enjoy the ride.